handoff to Pacheco, sidesteps a tackle, cuts 15, 10, 5, freaking touchdown, dude! Blown up, fumble, pitch back to Brian Cook, and Brian Cook's gonna freaking house it, dude! He's gonna house it! Oh my God! He's got plenty of time, fires, back in the end zone, touchdown! Bro, what the frick did I just watch? And this is why you don't doubt Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna waltz in, untouched, touchdown, Kansas City, let's go, baby! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live play-by-play reaction stream. Chiefs versus Chargers, Week 4, the 3:30 game. Chiefs favored to win by about everybody. Just want Kansas City to play a clean game. Joe Alt was doubtful last time I checked. Herbert is slated to play as he's dealing with an ankle injury. The left tackle, Rashawn Slater, is out. Let me check before we get any further here, just because I haven't looked yet. The Chargers inactive. So I want to see who is actually inactive for the Chargers. So let's see. The inactives, you've got Rashawn Slater, Joe Alt, and Joey Bosa. So 3 huge inactives there for the Chargers. Their number 1 pass rusher. They're starting right tackle. They're starting left tackle. But it looks like, for now, Justin Herbert is going to be playing in this game against the Kansas City Chiefs without his starting right and left tackle as he's dealing with an ankle injury. Not ideal if you're the Chargers, but I mean, it's an important game for them. You don't really want to go down 2-2 before your Week 5 bye week, and you don't want to lose to a division rival when you're already down 1 game. Like, Chiefs are 3-0, Chargers are 2-1. So it's an important game for the Chargers, but at the same time, like, I'm just a little concerned about Herbert's ankle, man. But hey, they know best, and it is what it is. They really want this win before you go into the bye. Like I get it, it makes sense, but yeah. So we'll see if Herbert plays the whole game. I mean, he's slated to play, so we will definitely see, man. 300 people in chat so far. What's up, everybody? Derwin James is suspended. Yeah, so he's suspended this week. So you've got no Bosa. You got no Derwin James. Aaron Rodgers just got sacked on 4th and 10 with the Broncos up 1. That's turnover on downs. The Jets are trailing 9-10 right now. Bro, what a weird game. There's been some interesting games this week. If I look up Week 4 NFL game scores, we'll just kind of glance at them. The Texans are at the goal line with 30 seconds left, trailing by 3. And if they get in the end zone here, they're going to win. Man, CJ Stroud just tried to run it in and got stopped short. Yeah, you've got a lot of games going on right now, guys. The Bengals are up by 1 score against the Panthers, 31-24. The Broncos could close us out, but I think the Jets still have 2 timeouts. The Vikings are up by 9. Because Jordan Love threw another INT. The Vikings at one time were up 28-0. And they've made it semi a game with the Packers coming back a little bit. What else we got going on? The Steelers lost to the Colts by 3. The Bears beat the Rams 24-18. The Bucks spanked the Eagles. The Falcons beat the Saints in kind of a down-to-the-wire game, that was a pretty fun one. So yeah, a lot of stuff here. CJ Stroud going for it, 2nd and goal, roll out, wide open, touchdown. The Texans are most likely going to win this game. The Jags are going to fall to 0-4. The Texans are going to rise to 3-1. There's 18 seconds left, but the Jags are going to be trailing by 4. If they lose, I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be losing his 8th or 9th game in a row. If you carry it over from last year, which is actually freaking insane. So a lot of crazy endings to this season. Meanwhile, again, the Chargers inactives for this Chiefs and Chargers game. That's what everybody's in here for. But there was a lot of games right there down to the wire I wanted to look at. No Joe Alt, their starting right tackle. No Rashawn Slater, their starting left tackle. No Joey Bosa, their number one pass rusher. Derwin James, suspended. The Chiefs, they're relatively healthy in comparison. Mike Danna is the only starter that's actually out with a calf injury that popped up this week. CJ Hansen, Ethan Driscoll, and Marlon Tuipolatu are the only other guys that are inactive. A notable player that is active is going to be Cameron Thomas, the defensive end that the Chiefs traded for from the Cardinals. He's going to get his debut as a Kansas City Chief today with Danna out. I think FAU will probably be the starter over Cameron Thomas on the right side, which would actually be the left side for Justin Herbert and company. Chiefs right side, so we'll just say left side. Left side up against the backup left tackle. I'm also curious to see how often Chris Jones kicks outside to go up against one of the backup tackles. So I'll be pretty curious to see that. Yeah, I know Danna could hurt our run D. Yeah, so Mike Danna, he's had a poor season so far through 3 weeks as a pass rusher. One of the worst grades on the team, and it's really not close, but he's the #1 run defender on the team. So that'll definitely hurt a little bit. And the Chiefs have been very good against the run. They've had a few good running backs that they've gone up against. I think, let's see, week 1 would have been Ravens. Derrick Henry, they limited him. I think Zach Moss with the Bengals was next. And then week 3 was Bijan Robinson, and they held all these guys to, like 30 yards or something a game. So they've done a good job when it comes to that. But yeah, no Mike Danna will hurt a little bit. I do have the Chiefs winning 24-14. That's my score prediction. If you guys are curious, would love to hear yours. It is a division game. Anything could happen. The Broncos just missed a 50-ish yard field goal to go up 4. The Jets get the ball back, turnover on downs, trailing by 1 with a minute and a half to go in this game. The Broncos went for a 50-yarder to go up 4 and probably win the game, and instead they missed it. Wow. That's actually insane, dude. These games are nuts. If the Broncos end up losing, they go to 1-3, I believe. Pretty nuts, man. A lot of crazy games going on. Looks like the Bengals are about to kick a field goal attempt with a minute and 17 seconds to go in their game, 31-24. So they would definitely go up. They go up 10. You'd go up 2 scores with a minute and a half left. That would pretty much seal it, but they got to make it. So 46-yarder from the left hash. Man, a lot of crazy games going on right now. Justin Meade with the 20 months, definitely not a burner. 20 months, whee, let's go, dude. Appreciate you. That field goal, by the way, for the Bengals is good, almost right down the middle. They're going to go up 10 and probably win this game against the Panthers. They'll get their first W of the season. The Jets are trying to get into field goal range. Incomplete pass thrown by Aaron Rodgers, but flag on the play. Pass interference is what I think the call is going to be, and that's going to move the Jets into field goal range with a minute left in this game, trailing 9-10 with the opportunity to go up and possibly win this game. Pretty crazy. First TD will be Steele calling it. I love that. Something else worth noting, if we're talking about players in this game, Kareem Hunt is active, and he's going to play. How many snaps is he actually going to get? Your guess is as good as mine, but definitely something to keep eyes on in the running back room for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs win 37-7. 30-20 Chiefs, said Lynn. Brian said 31-17. 34-22 said Sean. 31-21 said Andrew. 34-21. Okay. 31-10. I like that score a lot. Aaron Rodgers, quick pass right side, incomplete. They have no timeout, so you have to be really careful here. Cole, how was Oktoberfest? What's up, Tarlock? It was good, man. Oktoberfest, downtown Lee Summit. Got to hang out with a couple friends and my wife and kids and had a couple brewskis and just enjoyed it. Yeah. What on earth are the Jags doing at the end of this game? The Jags are going to lose. Jags are going to lose. They're going to go to 0-4. Crazy. Yo, what's up, Stacy? Hey, Cole, hope this helps. Is Herbert playing or not? He is slated to play. Yes. Thanks so much for the 2-bomb. He's not going to be 100%. He's not going to be 100% at all. But he's going to be out there playing on a high ankle sprain. We've seen Mahomes do it. It can be done. I would expect just a lot of quick passes in the passing game. out of the Chargers. Obviously, they're a run-heavy team too, so lots of runs. But we'll have to just see how good Herbert looks on that ankle. I mean, he looked okay last week until he kind of re-aggravated it. He said he felt better this week than he did last week in the lead up to the game. So, yeah, we'll definitely see. But, Stacey, how's your first super on a live stream? Really appreciate that. Rachel with the 19 months. Hello, Colin friends. I'm confident we will win today, but I got my Pepto on standby. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you already know. You already know. This game for the Chiefs starts at what time? 3:25? All right, so we're about 10 minutes out. Editor Troy's been texting me, said JJ is the GOAT. Yeah, I haven't been watching the end of that game, but I'm sure the Vikings are going to win. Rodgers throws off his back leg. 3rd and 6, incomplete, 51 seconds, so they're going to have to take a field goal, but Rodgers is slow to get up. Wow, what a crazy couple of games here at the end. Man. There's a lot going on. Well, I do want to give a quick shout out to Underdog before we get going, the season-long sponsor of the channel. I wanted to look at some of our pick'ems that we've got going for this game and kind of take a look and see how they're going to do. Again, season-long partner of the channel. They've been freaking awesome. Been a lot of fun. Code HBTC. You can see it here. The Jets missed their field goal. The Broncos are potentially going to win here. The Jets, yeah, they're going to win. The Jets have no timeouts. 47 seconds left, and the Broncos are going to be able to kneel this game out and win by a score of 10-9 with Bo Nix throwing for -7 yards in the first half of that game. Absolutely unreal. But you could scan the QR code, and new users get a Mahomes gimme pick in the lobby right now. If you sign up, that's the gimme pick. Half yard is his total, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash. I will share real quick the pick'ems that we have going for this game. I actually have a bunch of pick'ems that I'm running right now, but the 5 that I've kind of been going with, they're not all from this game, by the way, but we're still looking good. I went with Aaron Jones getting higher than 58.5 rushing yards. We hit that. There's Mahomes' gimme pick, half total yard. I just need DK Metcalf on Monday Night Football to get over 61.5 receiving yards. He's got back-to-back 100-yard games. I feel pretty good about that. For the Chiefs game specifically, I need Xavier Worthy to get half of a rushing yard on a jet sweep. He's averaged like 13 rushing yards a game. He had 3 carries last game. He needs 1 positive jet sweep to hit this. Travis Kelce, some people are nervous about this. He needs 4.5 receptions. The reason why I went with Kelce getting 4.5 receptions is I just feel good. I feel like it's his time. He almost had 5 receptions last week if he didn't drop that 3rd and 2. Derwin James, who normally covers him, is out due to suspension. People are going to be forced to pay more attention to, not Worthy, yes, Worthy, but Rice in particular. He's had 2 100-yard games this season, is a top 5 receiver in the NFL in most receiving categories. You got to pay attention to Rice. Kelce normally feasts against the Chargers. Last year, his only game against the Chargers, 12 catches for 179 yards and a touchdown. And that is not a typo. 12 catches, 179 yards for a touchdown. Am I going to say he's going to do that today? I don't think so. That's actually insane stats. But I am confident that he gets targeted this game, so I am going to kind of risk it a little bit for the biscuit on a Kelce bounce-back game. Yeah, we've got a bunch of pick'ems going on here. I've got a couple 8-leggers, which obviously this one didn't happen, but they are, they're flex, I think entries is what you call them. They've got like insurance on them. So if I don't hit them all, then you could still win some. Yeah, flex $15 entries here. What else do we got? We got 4 picks here that we're getting close on, but this one is not going to happen. It was Baker going higher. Ayuk going higher on his 62.5 yards. I need a Kelce touchdown and a Higgins touchdown. This one didn't happen, though. I can't remember whose this was, but I saw it and I was like, oh, I like that one. Anyway, there we go. There's our pick'ems. And that's what things are looking like. Where's my main 4 that I want to watch? Is it this one? No. I got too many pick'ems going on. Here it is. Boom. Anyway, those are the pick'ems that we're going to be watching for this game. The Chiefs game starts in about 5 minutes, so I am going to make sure that we're on the right channel here. Yeah. All right, I'm on the right channel. So we're just waiting for the Chiefs game at this point. Derek D with the 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Ramiro said, how are you doing? Doing great, man. Worthy rushing is so low. Yeah, I know. Half a yard. I was like, dude, I'm taking that. He's averaging 13 yards a carry, or 13 yards a game on the ground. So we'll take it. Kelce is getting 200 plus yards today. I mean, that's fine with me. That's a lot, but I would love it. Yeah, the Broncos ended up losing to the Jets ended up losing to the Broncos 10-9, which was pretty crazy. Daniel with the dono. Yeah, with Daniel with the gifted. Appreciate you, man. Dan the man back with another gifted. Almost time to play the sync up to Cole game. Heck yeah, I'll let you know when they kick off and a couple other things to try to get you guys synced up early. Let's see if I'm seeing anything about the game, coin toss, anything like that. Chiefs captains is Rice, Tranquil, and Joshua Williams. I still can't believe the Jets missed a 50-yard field goal to win that game. And the Jets are going to go to 2-2, as are the Broncos. Crazy, man. Crazy endings. Love seeing Sirianni get embarrassed. Yeah, Sirianni was getting cooked earlier by, was it the Bucks? The Bengals ended up beating the Panthers, so they got their first win. They're 1-3. It was only a 10-point game, but yeah, they were in control later on. The Panthers had some opportunities, but like, dude, the touchdown they gave up to Jamar Chase for like 60 yards, I was like, yeah, y'all don't want it. I was like, y'all don't want that win. So many piss poor tackles. What else do we got? Yeah, it looks like the Vikings are probably going to beat the Packers. They're still up by 9. The Jags did fall to the Texans 20-24. Falcons beat the Saints 26-24. Yeah. We've got some other games going on too. The Commanders and Cardinals are going on right now. The Browns and Raiders start at the same time as Chiefs and Chargers. That'll be something to watch out for, just with that being an AFC West opponent, or yeah, AFC West divisional opponent. More red than blue right now, I can see. Oh, you already know it's probably a borderline home game for the Chiefs. If we look at this screen share here, I mean, it looks like there's a lot of red, but there's blue. It's kind of half and half looking. If we're just looking at it from this angle. I mean, this is during the national anthem, I believe. Yeah. Looks about half and half. Oh, dude. Somebody just sent me this in the DMs. Adam Reel, who's at the game. What happens if I full screen this? I think it's going to look funny. Yeah, I don't think I like that at all. Oh, can we hear Home of the Chiefs? Let me see if we can do this. That's pretty loud. That was pretty loud for Chiefs. All right, let's get out of there. I couldn't get the video full screen, sadly, and the Twitter DMs are kind of weird like that. All right, let's see. We're getting close to this Chiefs game here. Chiefs won the toss and defer. Time for the first AFC West game of the season. Let's go. We really need this game to kick over to the Chiefs game. Yeah, can we get to the game? There we go. Chargers and Chiefs. Let's go. What the heck? We got dead air? What's up, Rick? I mean, you can't expect me to talk for 4 hours straight, dude, without dead air. You're going to have to dead ass relax. All right, here we go. This kickoff is about to begin right now. We got McCole Hardman. I think Sky Moore back to return. Let me get this scoreboard up. Give me just a second. It's going to be a touchback. All right, Chiefs ball. At the 30, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Jeremy? Have the Chiefs won the toss every game so far? I think if they haven't won every toss, it's been almost all of them because they've deferred almost every single game and get the ball at halftime. All right, now here we go. Patrick Mahomes takes the field in the gun, 2 out wide to his right. The crowd is getting pretty loud. Justin Watson in motion left side to the slot. Mahomes steps back. He wants to uncork it, but actually changes his mind and checks it down to Steele, who shakes off a defender, spin move, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Mahomes wanted to uncork it and launch a nuclear missile, pulled it down, ended up checking it down to Carson Steele at the very last second. Second and 10. 14 and a half minutes. Mahomes under center, man in motion, play action. The pocket does have time until it doesn't. Mahomes scrambles out, checks it down to Noah Gray for a gain of about 2. Right side, 3rd and long. We're going to say 3rd and 8. Third and 8 after 2 back-to-back checkdowns here from Patrick Mahomes. Let's see what we have here. Do we go 3 and out? Do we move the chains? How about a Travis Kelce first down? That would be nice. Mahomes in the gun, 3 options left side. He's going up to the line of scrimmage, making an adjustment. Here we go. Chargers rush 4. Mahomes uncorks it right side. Caught by Kelce. All the way down to the 30-yard line. Let's freaking go, dude. I had a feeling before this game this was going to be a Travis Kelce game. Showing up big already on that first 3rd down. Dude, Travis Kelce on 3rd and 8 picks up about 30. Let's go, man. Yeah, that was a 38-yarder to Travis Kelce all the way down to the Chargers' 30-yard line. Mahomes under center is going to hand it off for the first time to Carson Steele. He might have gotten about 3 yards, but the Chargers are saying it's a fumble in their ball. Does the rookie fumble again? I think the refs are going to say it's a Chargers ball. I can't see what actually happened because it's a pile of bodies, but the Chargers come out of the pile with the football, and the undrafted free agent Carson Steele initially appears to have lost his 2nd fumble. Let's see, the replay shows Tui Pelotu might have stripped it. I need to see if he was down when he lost control. I think that is a fumble, and that's going to be Chargers ball, and that is once again Carson Steele fumbling the ball. I think he had 2 hands on it. Tui Pelotu just got his oven mitt in there and ripped it out of the oven. It's going to be, I think, confirmed Chargers ball after a huge conversion to Travis Kelce. A big blow there. It's going to be Herbert in the pistol at the 26-yard line now after that fumble. Play action, checks it down right side, and they're going to get about 7 yards there. Ladd McConkey, the Irishman, getting involved early, the Chargers' 2nd round pick. That's a bad omen. I told you Steele fumble prone. You told me that? Jennifer, thanks for the gifted. Appreciate you. Don Gibbs with the 22 months. Let's get that 4-0. That's what we need. That's what we need. All right, 2nd and 5. Herbert now under center, offset I formation, 31-yard line, flicks his tight end out right side. Sends Ladd McConkey in motion. It's going to be a reverse. It's a double reverse to Quentin Johnston left side, and he gets about 5 yards. So they handed it off to Ladd McConkey in motion to the right, and he pitched it to Quentin Johnston, who was going around the other direction. And I think they got a first down. Yeah, they needed 5 and got just about that much. A little bit of trickery here early on from the Chargers. FLDB, do you not have the game? I just noticed there wasn't a game clock, so I wasn't sure if it was still showing the Vikings game for you since you're in Minnesota. Always start with a turnover. It sucks. It's weird. I thought the Chiefs won the toss and deferred. But they started out with the ball, so I must have read that wrong. 3rd and 1. So it was stopped short on the trick play. They're going to hand it off, and Gus Edwards is going to get plenty. But he was body slammed by, who was that? Nick Bolton, maybe? With the tackle. Randy reporting live from the game. What's up, HBTC fan? What's up, dude? Live from the game, Mike Gerber with the 5 gifted. Thanks so much. Marcus with the gifted as well. 10 minutes and 55 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Chiefs were marching down the field. And after a 38-yard conversion for a first down to Travis Kelce on 3rd and 8, Carson Steele fumbled the very next play. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Play gets blown dead. Timeout called by the Chargers. So again, Justin Herbert is without his right tackle and Joe Alt. He's without his left tackle and Rashawn Slater, and he himself is banged up with an ankle. You just want one non-stressful game? Yeah, we'll see. Xander said we're so cooked. Bro, it's been 4 minutes in the game. You guys need to relax. Have you ever watched a Chiefs game? Yeah, every week. All right. After the timeout, Herbert is now in the gun at his own 40. They are going to hand it off out of the gun. Chunk play, bouncing off of a Chiefs defender for 11 yards. Was that Edwards again? Or is that Dobbins? No, it was Dobbins. Bro, J.K. Dobbins is having himself a year. He leads the NFL in yards per carry with 7.4 yards per touch, which is actually insane, and he just ran for 11 yards there. J.K. Dobbins, by the way, visited the Chiefs in the offseason and walked without a contract. And he's looking good with the Chargers. Herbert in the pistol, just cross midfield here. On the lightning bolt logo at midfield, hands it off. And this is going to get bottled up, going nowhere. Drew Tranquil, Turk Wharton, Malik Herring, all in the area. J.K. Dobbins maybe losing a yard. You dig the Chargers color rush? Color rush unis? Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't mind it. I didn't even really think about it. But yeah, I don't mind it. You finally got the game? Yeah, I think for some of you that was out of network, they were showing the end of the Packers-Vikings game, maybe. I'm assuming the Vikings won. Herbert in the gun, fakes a quick pass right side, throws a screen left side, wide open, nobody there, all the way down to the 25-yard line. That was about a 25-yard play. A great misdirection screen to the tight end, Disley. They faked it right side. Chiefs bit, had enough blockers left side on the screen. Dobbins out of the backfield, rolled right. And Herbert faked it right side, switched directions. That was a good play call there. Justin Reed, couldn't shed his block. And the Chargers are all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs have allowed an opening drive score in each of the first 3 games, said the broadcast. That's great to know. Little trickery, orbit motion. They hand it off to Dobbins at the end of the day for a yard. All because of that fumble? Yeah. Yeah, the fumble's not ideal, man. I said I feel like the Chiefs win this game by more than one score. However, you have to probably not turn the ball over, just play some clean football. And if you play mistake-free, you should probably pretty clearly win this game, just with the injuries that the Chargers have. But it's not like the Chargers, with those players injured, are nobody. Like, they got a really good defense. Number 2, number 3 scoring defense in the NFL right now. Came up big with the turnover on the Chiefs' opening drive. 2nd and 8, they send a man in motion. Herbert in the gun, 2 options, right side. He steps back to throw, looks right, fires. Caught, sheds his tackle. Drew Tranquill missed it, and they are all the way down Ladd McConkey to the 8-yard line. Ladd McConkey versus Drew Tranquill for the quick pass. Drew Tranquill loses, and Ladd McConkey makes him pay. They are within striking distance here inside the 10 early on. Seven minutes to go in the first quarter. Again, the Chiefs fumbled on the opening drive. Chargers are going to try to capitalize this and make them pay dearly at the 9.5-yard line. Herbert in the pistol on an ankle sprain, but looks pretty good out there so far. And they hand it off. Is that Dobbins or Gus Edwards, rather? Fights for a few yards, wrapped up by Najee Johnson there at the end of the run. Tranquill's washed. I don't know about all that, but he has not had the best start to the season, if I'm going to keep it a buck. He has not had the best start to the season. He has struggled. Linebacker on wide receiver is always a loss. Not always. Drew Tranquill was a converted safety. All right, Chris Jones back out there. Herbert in the pistol at the 7. They send a man in motion. Pulls it. Play action. He gets hit as he throws, and it is connected. Back of the end zone. Are both feet down. Ladd McConkey, touchdown, says the official, standing in the back of the end zone. I do want to see a replay and make sure he had possession. Brian Cook, I believe, was in coverage, and Justin Herbert is hobbling, walking very slowly to the sideline here. Dude, what a freaking catch by Ladd McConkey. Brian Cook in coverage. He's got both hands around the ball. Knee is down. If he maintains contact through the ground, that is a touchdown, and that is what it looks like to me. I will say this. Herbert got hit as he threw on that play and walked very, very slowly to the sideline. So the Chargers are up 6-0. An extra point will make this 7. 6 rushes, 4 passes, 74 yards in 6 minutes. The Chargers drive down the field, but I am curious to see how Herbert looks the rest of this game. He walked off the field very slow. Extra point is good. Chiefs trailing by 7. Carson Steele with the fumble to start this game. So here we go. Trailing by 7. Kiki with the 15 months. Herbert the Toradol Warrior. Is that like pain meds? I don't even know what that is. What's up, Kiki? Thanks for the 15 months. You guys are nervous? Dude, I mean, this is about how it goes every game. I'm not normally nervous till about the fourth quarter. Carson Steele is not him. I mean, he's an undrafted rookie, and you're basically... I mean, you're down your first 2 running backs. You're down Pacheco, right? He's on IR. And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire is on the NFI. Those were your first 2 running backs. And now you've got Steele, the undrafted rookie. You've got Samaje Perine, who's been here for like a month. He's really like your third down back. And then you've got Kareem Hunt, who just got elevated from the practice squad after being here for roughly a week. You don't have a lot of options, which is unfortunate with the running back room at this point in time. It's kind of how it goes in the NFL. You got to work through injuries. You got to deal with it. You got to pivot. You got to adjust accordingly. 4th straight game where the opponent has scored on Chiefs' first drive. This was the 3rd touchdown. Yeah, Nate Taylor said 2 minutes ago, one of the oddest things about the Chiefs this season so far is Drew Tranquill struggling in coverage. Yeah, he's a coverage linebacker. I mean, really, he's a converted safety. Kelly with the membership, appreciate you. Where is Hunt? Kareem? He'll probably see a little bit of action. You're new to this channel. What's up, Bruce? Good to see you. Tyreek hurt, abdomen, didn't return. Oh no. Are the Dolphins playing right now? I didn't even realize that. Where are the Dolphins? Oh, the Titans and no. What are you talking about? They play tomorrow. What happened with Tyreek? Jennifer, thanks so much for the 10 bomb. Let's go. Chiefs trailing by 7. Long game left, but you've got to play clean football, man. It doesn't matter. I just noticed my chair's sideways. We got to show the Batman logo. You can't really see it, but there is a Batman logo here. Can the light shine to it? You still can't see the Batman logo. That's insane. All right, Vlad McConkey touchdown on the Chargers opening drive, capitalizing on a Carson Steele fumble, finds the Chiefs trailing by 7 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. The kickoff, rather, is a touchback. It's going to be Chiefs ball at the 30. Let's try again. Savage said you'd be a great commentator. Dude, thank you so much, man. It would be a lot of fun to do it. It'd be a lot of fun to do it. I won't lie. I get to do it here on the channel to, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people, however many end up watching, depending on when the game is. So I'm very honored. Mahomes in the gun, 1st and 10. Rashee Rice goes into the backfield. They fake the handoff to him. Mahomes is going to take a shot down the left side and throws a pick at the 40, 30, 20 sideline, and Joe Thuney is going to tackle him, but whoever intercepted the ball lost it, fumbled it, and they're still going to say Chargers ball, even though the Chiefs came up with the football. Somehow Mahomes throws an interception, and I need to see the replay, but we have Rashee Rice down on the ground, injured on this play. Mahomes overthrows Travis Kelce bad. It is picked, and during the return, it gets slapped out, and the Chiefs do recover it. Creed Humphrey jumps on it. Rashee Rice slaps it out, open hand slap, like a bad baby. But it was Rashee Rice that was down and injured on the play. I need to see what exactly was going on. Somehow, the Chiefs ended up recovering that, but I am still perplexed because Mahomes has thrown 4 interceptions this season. He's thrown 5 now. He was tied for 3rd most interceptions coming into this game and threw yet another one. Rice kind of saved that one. What just happened? So, who picked him off? Kristen Fulton, he's a cornerback out of Louisiana State, 4-year veteran, having a pretty good season. Just from my research on preparing for this game, as a pretty good coverage guy, and he came up big, capitalizing on the overthrow. Mahomes targeting Kelce left side. Mahomes clearly overthrew him, picked him off, but Rashee Rice perfectly slapped the ball open hand, knocked it out of Fulton's hands, and Creed Humphrey somehow ended up jumping on it. Keaton Ward said, Cole, why? Why are they sloppy? Bro, I wish I knew. Mahomes took Rice out, is what they're saying. So Mahomes ran into Rice. Mahomes hit Rice. They're not dialed in yet. Why is Steele still in the game? I mean, you kind of have to roll with Steele, bro. You don't have Pacheco. You don't have CEH. Steele is going to be your most veteran, quote-unquote, not even veteran guy, just your most knowledgeable guy because he spent all offseason with the team. P. Ryan's been here a month. And then Kareem Hunt has been here a week. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I hope Rice is all right. They need to settle down. That's for sure. Bad throw. Bad attempt to catch it by Travis. Rice got hurt. A freaking disaster. I want to see the replay, but Rice was definitely shaken up on the play, and they're saying that Mahomes is the one that accidentally... It was friendly fire from Mahomes. Rice is being looked at and evaluated on the sideline. Oh, it's going to be Charger football. They overturned it. So when Creed Humphrey tried to grab on it, a Charger was out of bounds, and Gilman tried to jump on it. So they're going to overturn it, and it's a Chargers ball at the 20. Herbert in the pistol after Mahomes threw a piss-poor INT, his 5th of the season, I believe. Herbert is now in the pistol, trying to take advantage of this. The defense gets basically no rest. They're going to hand it off. Flag on the play, maybe holding on the offense, which would actually be nice to back them up 10 yards. Personal foul, chop block offense, so that's going to move him back 15 yards. So that takes you from the 20 to the 35, still first down. Mustapher with the illegal chop block call, number 62. Yeah, he definitely dove down at Noddy's knees. 1st and 25. Rice is still banged up on the sideline here. He can barely stand. Bro, Mahomes hyperextended Rice's leg. Mahomes hit his shoulder into Rice's upper leg and it hyperextended it. Herbert on 1st and 25. Step back to throw right side. Caught. Maybe for 5. We're both feet inbounds by Hurst. 2nd and 19, a gain of about 5. Rice currently can't put any weight on his leg. And they're bringing the cart out to wheel him back. Great. What a disastrous start for the Kansas City Chiefs. Carson Steele fumbles. Chargers capitalize with a touchdown. Mahomes throws a pick. Herbert back to throw. And they were all over him. He throws it incomplete. Flag on the play. Maybe a hold on the offensive line is going to be my guess. Because the flag was thrown way early in the play. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, so it's like 2nd and infinity on Jamari Salyer, rather. Yeah, the fact that Rice can't even put weight on his leg and he has to be carted off. Again, Mahomes hit him. It was not like it was an accident, but like Mahomes, his shoulder. Oh no, Rice is on the cart, writhing in pain, a towel over his head, covering his face. And again, it was friendly fire from Patrick Mahomes trying to make a tackle. Hit his shoulder right into Rice's upper thigh, and his leg just completely straightened out and hyperextended. And they are carting Rice off, and he is like this, in pain, laying down on the back of the cart. The Chargers, by the way, just had a short run. It is 3rd and 25. I will definitely continue calling the game, but I did want to let you know just how serious the injury by the Chiefs wide receiver 1 appears to be. He is still both hands on his face, towel over his head. 3rd and 25. Dobbins goes up the middle, goes nowhere, bounces outside for a few yards. Well, now you're in trouble if you're the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not necessarily talking about in this game because the Chargers are backed up so far now that they're going to take a field goal attempt. But when I say you're in a little bit of trouble if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, you're now getting Rashee Rice evaluated for an injury. He's in clear pain. There is something going on, and you're out Hollywood Brown for the season. Isaiah Pacheco is out on IR as well. 4th and 22, 50-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Dicker the kicker is good. The Chargers are going to go up 10-0. We'll see what's going on with Rice's injury. It does not look good. He appears to be in a ton of pain. Had to get carted off. Couldn't even put pressure on his leg. Let's see. Let me get caught up on some of these. Weird start for Mahomes this year. 100% pursue. Thanks for the 5. I agree. Darrell said, I received misinformation. Tyreek isn't hurt. Okay, I was like, I didn't hear anything about Tyreek being hurt. Heather with the 5. Hope Rice is okay. Is it too much to ask for a stress-free game? Heather, I guess it is too much to ask for a stress-free game. You know, even just looking past this game, which they still have to figure it out, clean it up if they want to get a W, but a little concerned about Rashee Rice getting carted off after Mahomes hit him friendly fire during that interception. I mean, if you saw the replay, it was pretty gnarly. Mahomes was trying to make a tackle, driving with his shoulder, and just happened to connect right with Rice's thigh. And Rice's leg buckled. It did not look good. No idea. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea what it could be. Maybe something with his knee, because it looked like his leg completely hyperextended back as far as it could go, you know. It looked pretty gnarly. We'll have to see, but he's getting carted off. And so the Chiefs are trailing 10-0. But the bigger concern is Rashee Rice okay? And if he's not, what kind of injury are we looking at? Because you're already out Hollywood Brown for the season. You're already out Isaiah Pacheco for 6 to 8 weeks. And no Rice would hurt pretty badly. That's your weapon. That's a guy that has been taking advantage of Kelce getting double and triple teamed. He was a top 5 receiver in most categories. Man, rough. I wonder if Troy knows. Great. Let me get caught up on a couple more of these. Looks like another 2023 defensive run. Yeah, man. Darian with the 2. 2024 Chiefs equals 2024 Eagles. I feel sick saying that. I mean, I hope not. Jeez Louise, the Eagles are really going through it right now. Dion with the 39. That looks like an ACL for Rice. Not good at all. I am not a doctor. Did not look good. I don't know what to make of it, but it sucks. It sucks, man. Okay, we just put on our jerseys. Now we should win. All right, thanks, Marcus. Let's go. Mike with the 20 months, still early. We got this. T. Hill was, Taysom Hill in the Saints game, out with an abdominal injury. Oh, okay, yeah. If you saw T. Hill, I could see why you think Tyreek initially. But yeah, they don't play today. They're about to kick. Chiefs label Rashee Rice as questionable to return with a knee injury, says Matt Derrick of Chiefs Digest. Yeah, it's a knee injury for Rice, and he took friendly fire from Patrick Mahomes. It looked bad. The kickoff is a touchback, so it's going to be Chiefs ball at the 30. But you've got, as soon as Rice got hit by Mahomes, he crumbled to the floor, grabbing his knee. But yeah, you're going to have Chiefs ball at the 30. No Rice. Worthy in motion. They're going to hand it off to Steele, give it right back to him after the fumble. And he's going to bumble his way left side, outside for about 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice, Tom Pelissero said, was carted to the locker room, officially questionable to return with a knee injury. This is a really freak thing. I don't recall the last time I've seen a starting quarterback injure his own receiver's leg. That's a very fluke thing that we saw happen. Mahomes in the gun, meanwhile. 2 options each side. He looks left, doesn't like it, looks right, throws to Carson Steele, but it was batted down, I believe. I couldn't tell. 3rd and 7 after the incompletion. 3rd and 7 now. You had Steele in the backfield, and he kind of snakes out. Mahomes tried. Oh, it was batted down at the line. There we go. Creed Humphrey. All right, Mahomes in the gun. 3rd and 7. Crowd getting loud. He's got 3 options. Right side. He steps back. He's looking. Pumps. Gets sacked. They're going to have to punt. It's going to be 4th down. 3 and out for the Chiefs. Chargers hot right now. I feel like somebody's at the top of my steps. Hello? Dude. I think I'm hearing ghosts. There's nobody home, and I swear I heard my door open, my door to the basement. I was like, hold on a second. Fourth and 12. Matt Ariza back to punt. The lefty booms it. And the returner slips. It's going to bounce over his head, and it's caught at the 18. Oh, that's you? All right. It was Danny. All right, 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Chiefs trailing by 10. Chargers ball. Chiefs were favored to win, but you have to play clean football and preferably not injure your wide receiver one on a horrible interception. Bummer, man. I watched the replay, and as soon as Mahomes' shoulder pad bounced off of Rice's leg, Rice crumbled to the ground, grasping his knee. And his knee was trembling on the cart as they wheeled him off. He laid down with the towel over his head. It's a bummer. Erodi with the $1. Appreciate that. Jennifer with the 4. Thank you. Thank you. Pat is scared. I don't know. Definite bummer about Rice. I'm still checking Twitter looking for more. Rice riding off in the cart. Awful situation for the Chiefs. Second-year pro is among the league leaders in catches and yards. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Charles Minihue said, I'm sick. I can't lie. Nick Roche of A to Z Sports said bottom third offense in the league without Rice. I don't even know if that's a hot take. I don't even know if that's a hot take. So far, this has been pitiful. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. Royals are cooking. Hey, they made it to the playoffs. Rice is done for the year. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if it's worst case out for the year, that's a bummer. A suspension is coming too. So it's like, if a suspension doesn't come till next year, he misses the rest of this year and then is suspended for X amount of games the next. We'll see how that plays out. Mahomes should have spent more time on the field and doing less commercials. Thanks for the input, Sherry. Appreciate that. We'll turn it around, no doubt, for sure, for sure. It's confirmed he's done. I mean, it doesn't look good. I don't see how he could return this game for sure. I'm still checking Twitter. We're on a commercial break right now. I'm checking. Nothing yet. Just questionable to return with a knee injury. We are back. Chargers ball at the 20 from commercial break. Herbert in the pistol, play action, steps back, screen, left side, and they've got room. Dobbins to the 30, shoved out of bounds by Drew Tranquil, but not until a first down, a 10-yard gain there. What a freak thing that just happened a handful of plays ago, rather, with Rice batting the ball out of the arm of a defensive back, Fulton, who picked Mahomes off, and Mahomes, friendly fire, all of his body weight straight into Rice's leg, crumbled him. First and 10, meanwhile, for the Chargers, already up by 10. Herbert in the pistol. And they're going to hand it off, but there is a bobbled snap. He did pick it back up, but Tranquil tackled him for about a 5-yard loss. Gus Edwards and Justin Herbert couldn't connect on the handoff. It actually slipped out of Herbert's hand as he was trying to hand it off to Edwards. Edwards picked the ball up off the ground, and Drew Tranquil tackled him for a 6-yard loss, but I am sick to my stomach just with what has transpired with the Chiefs in this game, mainly due to the pretty bad-looking injury that I saw from Rashee Rice, the Chiefs' wide receiver one, especially after Hollywood Brown is already himself out for the season. Second and 16, Herbert in the gun. 3 options left side. Looks like the right tackle jumped early. Flag on the play. Let's get confirmation here. Yep, false start on offense. Number 79. And that's Trey Pipkins III. That's the backup tackle. Joe Alt is out, Pipkins is in, and Pipkins jumped. No interception, no Rice injury. I mean, you're right. It's still a fluke thing. Like, I've never seen a team's own QB potentially brutally injure their own receiver on a pick like that. It's a fluke thing. But yeah, no interception. Probably no injury there. You're right. 2nd and 21. Herbert in the gun. 3 options. Left side. The Chiefs rush 4. Tranquil back in coverage. Herbert checks it down. Nick Bolton slinging down Ladd McConkey. It's only a gain of 3. They're talking about Rice on the broadcast. Yeah, Rice is downgraded to out after going to the x-ray room. We don't know the extent of it yet. There's a wide ranges of potential outcomes with Rice, but he is out at this point in time. I do have something to talk about in a second here. 3rd and 18, end of the first quarter. They're not going to get the playoff in time. So Aaron Borgman was a 12-year NFL sideline PT, AT veteran. This is what he said. Player took a blow to front/inside of knee, causing a small hyperextended movement. Foot appeared planted, makes things worse. His reaction obviously not good. Wide range of potential outcomes without better view of injury. Always prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yep. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. We are on a commercial break, the end of the first quarter. Chiefs trailing by 10. They are going to get the ball back if they can stop the Chargers offense here on 3rd and 18. Could just be a hyperextension. I hope for the best. Yeah, just with hyperextensions, you hope that there's no major ligament damage or anything structurally damaged. You know, it's not like a Travis Kelce hyperextension that happened last year. He did it to himself. You had Patrick Mahomes running full speed the opposite direction and hitting Rice in the leg with his body weight. You know, Mahomes is 200 and something pounds, or 200-ish pounds, going full speed the opposite direction as Rice, who is pursuing the defensive back in coverage who picked Mahomes off. It looked like Rice tore something. Yeah, we'll see. It doesn't look good, that's for sure. Who do we have in the wide receiver room right now? Right now, you have Worthy. You've got Justin Watson. You've got Juju Smith-Schuster, Sky Moore, McCole Hardman. Those are most of them. I might be missing one off the top of my head, but that's most of them. I'm just checking Twitter for any updates. I'm not sure that I see anything. We may not know for a little while here, but it's not looking good. Use Sky. Yeah, we're doomed. Is Mahomes studying film these days? Yeah. Yeah, Mahomes is always studying, man. He's always in the room. Worthy needs to step up. There you go. This game is over? Not yet, but you've got to stop the Chargers here and just take it one drive at a time. 3rd and 18 at the start of the second quarter. Herbert in the gun. He's got 3 options right side, 1 on the left. Chiefs are changing something up in the secondary, shifting a bunch of people around. Herbert steps back to throw, looks right, fires, incomplete. 4th and 18, they're going to have to punt. I believe Palmer was the target. It was a low throw. Yeah, it was Joshua Palmer. It was a low throw, and it was going to be for a 5-yard gain. I don't know what was up with that. Keno with the 5-pat looks lost at the moment. He's definitely been struggling. There's no doubt about it. I've talked about it in a few different videos. He was tied for 3rd in the NFL with 4 interceptions coming into this game. He threw another one today and has definitely been shaky. 4th and 18, low snap on the punt, but it is cleanly kicked. Hardman back to catch, catches it at the 30 and gets about 5 yards before getting tackled. Here we go. Chiefs ball. The loan shark with the 50 bomb. Holy smokes. Thank you, man. I can't help but have a looming feeling of dread hanging over me. Hopefully back up, step up, and ball out. Thank you so much for the 50 bomb. And yeah, when you see like your wide receiver 1 go down, it doesn't look good. It's never great. Mahomes has been struggling anyway. The running back room is in a bit of disarray with Clyde on the NFI list, Pacheco on IR. Sure, you have Kareem Hunt. He's been here a week. You have Steele, the undrafted rookie, and Samaje Perine, who's been here just over a month. But yeah, you're probably going to be leaning pretty heavily on your defense. But you're not doing your defense any favors when you're throwing picks, when you're fumbling. That's 2 turnovers for the Chiefs in the first quarter. Pretty abysmal first quarter for the Kansas City Chiefs. This is their first drive, start of the second quarter for them. They had 40-ish yards in 3 series in the first quarter. 2 turnovers. Mahomes in the gun. Kelce in motion to the right. And I think Jawan Taylor is going to be flagged for a false start. Nothing new under the sun sometimes. Yep, Jawan Taylor jumped. It was clear as day. Kareem Hunt is in, for what it's worth. He's in the backfield. First and 15. Darrell with the 2 bomb. Cole, check out Dr. Jesse Morse. Okay, yeah, I can here in a bit. Yeah, we've had Jesse Morse on the channel before. First and 15. Mahomes in the gun. You've got a guy in motion. He's got 3 options, but you're going to have Kareem Hunt run it up the middle, bouncing off a tackle, spinning for another yard. It's weird seeing Hunt in the number 29, but he is back after 5.5 years with the Kansas City Chiefs. Friendly fire leading to Rashee Rice right knee injury. He suffered a hyperextension, says Dr. Jesse Morris, which can result in several different possible injuries. Range from a mild sprain to meniscus to 1+ ligaments of MCL, ACL, and PCL. 2nd and 6. Mahomes has 2 targets. Both sides, it's a quick pass to Travis Kelce. He moves forward, pushes forward, fights forward for about 3 or 4 yards. You're looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. Yeah, Hunt is ready. That run looked good. The biggest thing for Kareem Hunt is how much do you know the playbook? Juju Smith-Schuster's out there. Sky Moore, Travis Kelce, Kareem, I believe is the back still, unless they brought out Perine. I can't see from the wide angle. Yeah, it looks like Kareem. Mahomes in the gun, 2 out wide each side. Sky Moore in motion. 3rd and 2. Mahomes steps back, looks, fires. Sky Moore drops it. Out of the hands of Sky Moore. Yep, through the hands of Sky Moore. Would have been a first down, and he's up and in there for Rashee Rice. And another disappointing showing there for Sky Moore. So it's 4th and 2. Chiefs are going to have to punt. You've got Ariza, clean snap, clean punt. Let's see what happens here. Fair catch called for at the 5. Caught. Chargers ball at the 5. Let's see. Yeah, we lost. It's still a long game. Cole, is it time to start worrying? I'm more worried just long term, more so than this game. When you got no Hollywood, no Pacheco. We'll see about Rice. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Most of your offensive weapons are injured right now. Your 3 top ones heading into the season. Kelce is still one of them that's healthy. But when you were going into the season, if you're saying, hey, who's your offensive weapons for the Kansas City Chiefs? You're going to say, well, Pacheco, Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, Travis Kelce. I mean, those are probably your main ones, right? And 3 of those 4 are currently injured. Back-to-back 3 and outs for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kelce old? He's 35 in October, yeah. But, I mean, he's still playing pretty good this season. I've watched the film on him. He's getting doubled and tripled a lot, but he's been open at times. Mahomes has missed him. He had a 40 or 50-yard catch on a 3rd down that was called back due to a penalty. He was open for a touchdown that ended up going to Wanye Morris instead. Brent said, look at Cole's tweet. You want to see my tweet? Here you go. Here's the tweet. There's the tweet. Nothing else needs to be said. Lenny with the 12 months Redbeard tier renewal. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I mean, here's the thing. Injuries are a part of the game. It's about how you can adapt and move forward, right? So it's earlier than ideal. Mahomes has dealt with a weaker wide receiver room before, and you're just going to have to adapt. You're going to have to figure it out. You know, there's no excuses for other teams. They're going through injuries as well. You just have to figure it out and adjust. Yeah, you got Washington, Remigio, Ross. They're all on the practice squad. McColl is better than Sky. I mean, you might see some more McColl Hardman out there, to be honest. First down, play action from Herbert from the 4-yard line, rolls out, throws, connected for 2 yards. It was the tight end Disley with another connect. Remember, Herbert is rolling around on an injured ankle, but he looked okay there. Well said. Yeah, I mean, injuries are a part of the game. It sucks, but you've got to figure it out. You've got Andy Reid. You've got Mahomes. You got Travis Kelce. You got a pretty good interior O-line. You've just got to adapt and figure it out. Herbert in the pistol. One back next to him, one directly behind him. He's got a man in motion to the right. The Chiefs play for the run, but Herbert's going to pull it, check it down. Fullback, I believe, caught, turned upfield with Drew Tranquil in coverage. Matlock, I think he did enough to move the chains. Matlock is isn't this the guy that's like a defensive tackle fullback hybrid? Number 44. I remember reading about him. Yeah, he's a fullback / defensive lineman on the roster. 6'4", 300 pounds. That's actually insane. He's a defensive lineman and a fullback. And Herbert on 3rd and 1 is going to hand it off, and they are stopped for a yard loss. A big stop by the Chiefs' run defense. And you're looking at 4th and 1, 4th and 2 maybe. I really do not think if you're the Chargers, you go for it here. You're up by 10. What a freaking tackle by Jalen Watson coming off the edge. Right side, ankle tackle. What a play by the cornerback Jalen Watson, the Chiefs' 7th round pick from a few drafts ago. Huge stop. 4th and 1. The Chargers are going to punt. And McColl Hardman is back catching the punt at the 35-yard line. There you go. It's only 10-0, dude. Just take it one drive at a time. Get it together. Simon, can you see the Chiefs trade for a receiver? If yes, who? Depending on the Rice injury, hoping not too serious. Hope him and Pacheco can come back around week 10. We'll see. Depending on the Rice injury, if he tears something there, he's probably out for a while. Till next year, but I don't know what it could be yet. It was a hyperextended knee, but we don't know the severity yet. So worst case, it's out for season, but I am hoping for a better case scenario than that. I will say this, if Rice is for sure hurt for a long extended period of time, yeah, I could see the Chiefs making a move for a wide receiver. Who, like off the top of my head right now before the deadline, I don't know. You're going to look for a team that's selling, that's not doing well, and looking to offload some assets before the trade deadline as they maybe load up on some draft picks and stuff like that. The Chiefs might opt to go with who they have in-house and just try to make something work. If you trade for a receiver, you're really looking at the postseason. Like the postseason is what's in mind for you. And it's going to take them weeks, 4 to 6 weeks to get the playbook down and kind of really get into a heavier rotation. Yeah, thanks so much for the 445 DKK donation. Appreciate you, Simon. About time. Said, let's freaking go. Kelce needs to get his head out of his fourth point of contact. Whoa. About time. Thanks for the 15 months. That one guy with the 5. Cole just got here. Can't watch this on my own. Do you think it was a torn MCL or what? Yeah, I don't know that one guy. But thanks for the 5. I kind of just said worst case, you're looking at him missing the season, depending on what was torn, if anything, on that knee hyperextension. But I don't know. I'm assuming he's going to miss some time. How long is the question? But yeah, it's definitely concerning. Time to trade for Davante Adams. I'm not sure the Raiders would trade with the divisional opponent in the Kansas City Chiefs, but Davante Adams is kind of like on the last year of his deal. Like, you can move on from Davante if you're the Raiders after this year. And Davante Adams is probably done playing for that team, not going to lie. This bye can't come soon enough, said Yenerator with the 10. They seriously need to regroup. 1,000%, man. 1,000%. Where's Juju? He's out there. Fortson is on the practice squad. Tony is on the Browns practice squad. Nobody said it's going to be easy. 100%. How much meat is left on the bone with Mike Thomas? I don't know, dude. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Can't do anything about the wide receiver room now. You have who you have. As Juju Smith-Schuster goes in motion from the right to the left, Mahomes in the gun is going to hand it off to Hunt. Hunt shakes a tackle, but still is only going to get about a yard. Is Antonio Brown available? Possibly. Veach literally could have grabbed up a couple of UDFA wide receivers to replace Moore and Tony. Yeah, I mean, Sky's still on a rookie deal. Tony is gone. He didn't make the roster. They went and got Juju after Hollywood got hurt. 2nd and 9. Mahomes, once again in the gun. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Kelce in motion to the right. Mahomes goes through his options, connects with Kelce, who's going to dive down rather, for about 8 yards. You're looking at a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Kelce lined up in the slot right side after going in motion, runs a little bit of like a 7 route and got a lot of separation there. Mahomes hit him. 7 route, he just kind of faked inside and bounced back outside. Worthy in motion, but they hand it off to Kareem, I believe, on 3rd and 1 and clearly got the first down. They are up near midfield, 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. You stubbed your big toe? That's not good, Ivan. Yo, what's up? Disney Fanatic. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. That was a 1st and 10 run there. It was like a fullback dive looking kind of play. Mahomes in the gun, empty backfield. 5 options. Throws, middle of the field. Caught by Kelce for about 6 yards. Just cross the 50-yard line into Chargers territory. Feed Travis. Hey, if you looked at my pick, I'm on underdog. I went with the higher on Travis Kelce's 4.5 receptions, and he might already have that. He's got 4 receptions so far. We got 4 receptions. I need a half rushing yard by Worthy. 2nd and 5. Mahomes in the gun. They're going to hand it off to Kareem, and he's going to get stopped after about a yard. You're looking at 3rd and 4. A big stop there by the Chargers' run defense. Chiefs looking at 3rd and 4. They should use Worthy. I need Worthy to get a half a rushing yard for my pick'em here. He's averaging 13 rushing yards a game on jet sweeps. Let's get him one. Maybe not on 3rd and 3, though. Crowd's getting loud. The Chiefs need a 3rd down pretty badly. Noah Gray's in there. He's got P. Ryan, and they hand it off to P. Ryan out of the gun, and he's going to push his way forward for about 6 yards. Big first down there for the Kansas City Chiefs. P. Ryan buying time, patient behind the O-line, who was getting some good blocks there on the play. Is the Chargers D coordinator in a recliner? I don't know. If they keep turning the ball over, he might recline back and relax. The Chiefs need a touchdown on this drive here. 1st and 10, Mahomes under center, Worthy in motion. They hand it off to Pirine, juking inside, and he gets about 5 yards. Pirine looked good there. I'm bummed about Rice, man. I don't think there's any other updates. Just Rice got carted off after suffering a knee injury, quickly ruled out. But that's all we kind of have right now. Travis Kelce now has the most receptions and receiving yards in Chiefs franchise history, which is awesome after that catch. Mahomes in the gun on 2nd and 6. Kelce lined up left side by his lonesome. Meanwhile, Mahomes has 3 targets right side. He looks right, doesn't like it, looks left, tucks it to run, and he's scrambling, trying to fight, and is going to get pulled out of bounds there right at the very end for a loss of a couple. Mahomes was trying to shimmy his way up the sideline, fake like he was going to throw. Chargers didn't bite. Yeah, Mahomes is, leading up to this game, he kind of had a quicker release time here. If you're looking at it from a time to throw perspective, he's been holding on to the ball though in this one, not liking what he's seeing on his 1st and 2nd read quite a bit. 3rd and 9, crowd getting loud. Mahomes in the gun. They're at the 41. Let's see what happens here. He's got a couple options right side, but a free blitz gets to him, and he's going to be sacked. Head bounces off the ground. I think he's all right. But the Chargers sent some pressure. Untouched. Mahomes couldn't get rid of it quick enough. Couldn't get away. There was nowhere to go. And they're going to have, I think that knocks them completely out of field goal range. They're going to have to punt. Pirine was on the left side, but they blitzed right. Pirine did pick up 1, actually. Pirine picked up 1, but they had a cornerback, I believe, blitzing from the right side as well. Free runner, 4th and 18. Ariza's going to have to punt. Mahomes has been sacked 3 times in this game so far. Ariza with the punt, trying to pin him deep in their own territory. And the ball's going to bounce perfectly into the air at the 5. And the Chiefs are going to get it down at the 1, I think. What a stop by the Chiefs special teams. Matt Ariza's punt hits the 5-yard line and bounces straight up into the air. Straight up into the air on that one. Jason with the 5, regarding Rice hoping nothing more than a sprain. Legal issues could add additional time. Yeah, thanks for the 5, man, but I was saying that earlier, like, hey, he's going to miss time. Don't know how much, but a suspension is also coming. Like, people are whining, crying, blah, blah, blah. Rice isn't suspended yet. Well, the legal process is playing out. See Alvin Kamara's situation. The nightclub beating was caught on camera. He didn't get suspended till the next season when his criminal trial actually concluded, then was suspended. Rice still dealing with the criminal trial and the civil suit, and the league is just kind of waiting, and then they will do their own thing, and Rice is going to get suspended. But depending on this injury, you're going to be looking at Rice missing time and a suspension incoming. I don't know when that's incoming, but yep, rather unfortunate. The game is done. It's not done. There's still a lot of time left. I'm more worried about implications a little bit longer term than just today. Put chat on slow mode. It is, Steve. There's almost 5,000 people in the stream. Cole, it's the second quarter. I know it's the second quarter, but it's over? I don't think so. Man, this hurts, said Constant. Yes, sir. Yeah, game is far from done, but I mean, you have your number 1 weapon out, your number 2 weapon out. We'll say Kelce is up there, but like Pacheco and Rice are both out. We haven't been playing good? No, for sure. Yeah, I talked about this leading up to the game. The Chiefs should win it. But even with a banged-up Chargers team, it's a divisional opponent. You can't sleep on them. They have one of the best defenses in the entire NFL, and you can't have turnovers. And the Chiefs have already had 2. Those 2 turnovers have led to points. Yeah, they got a field goal on that second, on the Mahomes interception, right? They definitely scored a touchdown off of Steele's fumble. Well, with that, I finished my one and only energy drink. But I feel like even with 200 milligrams of infused caffeine, I'm still down after Rice got injured. David said, we're okay. We always play better in the second half. Yeah, it's a long game, but you definitely don't have Rice, so you're having to adjust. You got to adjust, and you got to get it figured out. Whose ball is it? It's the Chargers. All the way down at their own 2, maybe their own 1. We're just now back from commercial break. Here we go. Herbert is in the gun, standing in his own end zone. Matlock, the fullback, in motion. They're going to hand it off and get a half a yard. Chamari Connor blew that up. J.K. Dobbins with the run, not going really anywhere. Yeah, Mahomes has 5 interceptions in 4 games. Yeah, he came into this game with 4. Now has 5. Yep. This is why a three-peat's almost impossible. Yeah, nobody's ever done it for a reason. I mean, you're not worried about a three-peat right now. You just play it 1 week at a time, man. Herbert in the gun. Man in motion to the right. He has 2 options out wide to the left. Does he step back to throw? He does. Looks right. The play gets blown dead. Is it false start? It is false start. Half the distance to the goal. So you're at the 1 as it is, or maybe the 2. 68 was the left tackle who is in for Rashawn Slater. That's Jamari Salyer. Harbaugh's like, you got to be kidding me. Need a safety? That would be nice. You'd make it a 1-score game, for what it's worth. All right, 2nd and 10. Herbert is now under center. Dobbins in the backfield. They are as far back as about as you can get. Herbert, play action, steps back to throw. He's got time, uncorks it deep down the left side over the head of Quentin Johnston with Trent McDuffie in coverage. That's 3rd and 10. I wish McDuffie picked that off. Me too. It actually turned into McDuffie being the receiver because he had a step on Johnston in coverage, but Herbert overthrew even McDuffie. Would love to see a safety. Me too. He needs something. Third and 10, 4.5 minutes to go in the disastrous first half here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Got a little bit of life as the Chargers are backed way up right now. Herbert at the 1. Chiefs bring pressure. Herbert hit as he throws. Incomplete. 4th and 10. McDuffie with the blitz, I think. Herbert just got it off as McDuffie lit him up. 4th and 10. Spags sent pressure from the 1-yard line like a psychopath. He showed a bunch of pressure, backed some guys out. He blitzed Connor. He blitzed McDuffie, and McDuffie just belted Herbert as he throws the ball. Free runner, and Herbert misses the throw. 4th and 10. The punter is standing at the back of the end zone here. 1 inch from the back of the end zone. The punt is up. I'm surprised the Chiefs didn't try to block that. It is a kind of a crappy punt that McCole Hardman fields at the 50, but he runs backwards and gets tackled. They're all the way back to like the 42-yard line. It was a bad punt. Not McDuffie. I don't know why I'm saying that. McCole Hardman scoops it, kind of tries to run backward and gets slung down. Chiefs ball. Yeah, nice. I mean, the defense is playing relatively well, all things considered. Yeah, they've given up 10 points, but they've been given multiple short fields by the Chiefs turning the ball over twice. Outside of that, the defense is doing a pretty good job. Now, the offense has got to do something. If you look at the box score, Mahomes is 3 for 4, 40 yards, and 1 INT. But that 40... Oh, he's 6... Well, hold on. This is updating. My bad. ESPN was lagging when I clicked on it. He's 6 for 9, 58 yards, 1 INT, and 3 sacks. But I think like 40 of those yards came from one play to Travis Kelce, a 38-yarder. Kareem Hunt has 4 carries for 15 yards. Carson Steele, 2 for 6. Pirine, 2 for 8. Kelce has 4 catches for 56 yards. And Noah Gray, 1 for 2. Nobody else. Sky Moore has a target. Carson Steele has a reception for 0 yards. That's insane. Moore needs to be released now. I said to put him on the bench, but here's the problem. You're banged up. You got to make it work with who you got out there. Yeah, man, if that would have been a safety, that would have been nice. Matt Araiza has had 3 punts, all inside the 20. One is to the 19, the other one's to the 6, and the third one was to the 1-yard line. So that's definitely a bright spot if you're looking for one. Any word on Rice? No update. The Chiefs have 4 minutes to go in the half. All 3 timeouts. Plenty of time to drive down the field. The Chargers are without Bosa. They're without Derwin James, who's suspended for a game. But the Chiefs have really been able to do nothing. I mean, if you look at their offensive drives in this game, fumble, interception, punt, punt, punt. That's what the offense has done in this half. Araiza is our best player currently. Yeah, and then maybe a couple players on defense. Rice is not okay. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely hurt. He was in a lot of pain. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes in the gun. Sky Moore in motion. God bless. Watch out for that. Mahomes steps back. He's got time. He fires a nuclear missile. Left side. Touchdown, Xavier Worthy. The rookie. But there's a flag on the play. Oh, boy. What's the flag? I'm terrified. A bomb to Worthy. Flag on the play, but that is a touchdown for 60-ish yards. Whoa. I want to see what the call is, but I think it's going to stand. Pass interference on the defense. The penalties declined. Touchdown, Kansas City with a strike to Worthy. The offense has been anemic. You needed a playmaker to step up. Worthy, left side, runs about 10 yards, kind of stutters like he's going to make a move and just bolts down the sideline, wins his route. Touchdown, Kansas City. A strike. First 50-yard touchdown pass for Mahomes since December of 2022. And now it is 7-10. Chiefs trailing by 3. Life has been breathed into this offense. The deep ball they said was going to be back. And the Chiefs offense, honestly, all season long has struggled with the deep ball. But Worthy, left side, runs about 10-ish yards, slows up like he's going to do something. Whether it's turn, go in, out, and then just takes off down the left sideline. 4.2, 140 speed, burns his cornerback in coverage and the safety for a touchdown. My wife brought something down. She brought the X Factor shirt. Let's go! We got the X Factor shirt and the El Travador shirt on the HBTC merch store. Exclamation point merch will get you there. But we got the X Factor shirt made for a reason, because I was hoping that Xavier Worthy would be the X factor for the Chiefs this season in some regard, and so far in this game, he definitely is. My dog is back there confused because I'm screaming at a TV screen, and then my wife just ran down and came back up. Casey, come here, buddy. It's okay. She's like, what is going on? 3-point game. The Chiefs had 4 minutes to drive down the field and score, and they just did it in like 5 seconds. It was an 8-second drive. One play, 54 yards for a touchdown to Worthy. Rick Fisher with the 2. Now that bomb looks like Mahomes' laser strike. Eight-second drive. Man. All right, 3-point game, just like that. Here we go. The kickoff was a touchback, and it's going to be Herbert and company's ball now at the 30. Let's see what they do in response. I'll get to these super chats in just a second here. Herbert in the pistol. He actually moves Dobbins to his right side, changing something up here, and false start by the left tackle. No, by the fullback. by Matlock, who is the size of a tackle, I believe. Isn't that Matlock, number 44 we were just talking about? The fullback defensive lineman hybrid? Yeah, it is. Yinerator with the 5. I think Patrick might feel guilty enough to just balls out, win this game for Rasheed. Let his injury not be in vain. Come on now. Thank you, Yinerator. Appreciate you. Mike Gerber with a 2. NFL put on notice. The long game is back in KC. You love that strike. 1st and 15 now for Herbert. In the gun. 3 to his right. Throws a pick that is dropped by Jalen Watson. Literally jumped the route on a miscommunication. The ball bounced out of his chest off the numbers. That's a pick. That's a pick in a game-changing play. Jalen Watson dropped it. I mean, Herbert never should have thrown there. I understand, like, Jalen Watson was not anticipating the ball being thrown his way. Man, 2nd and 15 after that dropped would-be INT by Jalen Watson. Herbert in the pistol. 1 second left on the play clock. That's going to be delay a game, no? Herbert keeps it, and he's tackled for a loss. I do not know how is that not delay a game? Double zeros on the clock held there. How? Either way, there was miscommunication. Herbert kept the ball on what looked like an option or just a complete busted play. Herbert's definitely pissed. He's down his starting right and left tackle. It's a little bit of disarray over there for the Chargers at the moment on offense. 3rd and 17, 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Herbert steps back, sacked. Chris Jones, the CEO of Sack Nation, gets home to Herbert. There's a flag on the play. I'm going to assume it's holding on the Chargers. They should decline that, and it's going to be 4th down. We'll see what the call is. We are waiting for the official word here on the Chiefs. Personal foul. Personal foul, face mask on the offense, penalties decline. Chris Jones with the sack. Chris Jones with the CEO of Sack Nation getting the sack on 3rd down. This man coming up big. Big sack for the big man, Chris Jones. Man, I needed that sack last week, bro. I had 4 of my 5 pick'ems hit on underdog, and I needed a Chris Jones sack. But he took advantage of it. He lined up outside on the left tackle there. 4th and 23. Punt is up, and it's going to take a bounce out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. Let's go, man. Cole, your face is looking red? Yeah, when I yell, my face gets red. It happens every time. Happens every time I yell. Yes, sir. All right, Chiefs ball at the 24. 3-point game. You've got 3 minutes to go in the half and 3 timeouts. You got plenty of time here. Sky Moore in motion to the right. Mahomes in the gun. 3 options right side. He looks right, and it's a batted down pass that Mahomes almost caught. He was trying to check it down. Right side, I believe it was to P. Ryan. Who was that? No, it was to Kareem Hunt, and Tui Pelotu batted it down, and Mahomes was going to catch it and run, but he turned his eyes upfield to see what options there were, and he didn't secure the catch. And that was probably a good thing, to be honest, because it's just an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Changing a couple things up here. Mahomes in the gun. Kelce in motion to the left. Mahomes looks left. Doesn't like it. He's going to dance, holding on Jawan Taylor. I saw the hold clear as day. The Chiefs are going back 10 yards because Jawan Taylor got flagged again. The problem is, it's not completely Jawan Taylor's fault. It's because Mahomes scrambled out to the right. It's impossible as a lineman to know, but he should have let go. He is clearly holding onto his the defensive lineman that he was blocking as Mahomes scrambled out right. Brand with the 5 gifted. Thanks so much. Terry with the 5 bomb, sending positive vibes. We got this. Thank you so much, Terry. Appreciate you. 2nd and 20 after that hold. Noah Gray in motion. Mahomes has 3 options. Right side, Chargers, rush 4. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Kareem Hunt, and he's going to get all the way to the 24-yard line. Pretty favorable gain there on 2nd and 20. Got 10 yards. Hawk Tua. Whoa, easy. Whoa. Yeah, Hunt looks fresh. Yep. All right, I think they're going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, they're talking about the Chiefs on 3rd down right now, and they've fallen in a couple key categories. They're 22nd or so in the red zone scoring touchdowns, but they're 21st in the NFL right now on converting 3rd downs. Typically, historically speaking, the Chiefs are up closer to that 50% mark on 3rd down, and they are in the 30-ish, 35, I think, is 37%, something like that. They're 21st in the NFL on 3rd downs. Let's see if we get any. I'm just checking Twitter for some updates here. Chris Jones with the 7-yard sack on Justin Herbert. He now has 77.5 career sacks. That's 5th in franchise history. He needs 1.5 sacks to pass up Justin Houston for 4th. Patrick Mahomes' 54-yard touchdown pass to Worthy traveled 62.5 yards in the air. Mahomes' longest completion by air distance of his career. Really? Longest completion by air distance of his career. Worthy reached a top speed of 21.5 miles an hour, the 3rd fastest play by a ball carrier this season. That was the longest completion by air distance of Patrick Mahomes' career. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Chris P said, really? That's what I'm saying. Really? For those of you just hopping in, 2-minute warning, 3rd and 10. We're on a commercial break, getting ready to see what happens here with the Kansas City Chiefs. Are they able to convert 10 yards and get a 1st down, or are they going to punt it? How are we feeling? What's up, True Champ? I mean, I'm feeling okay. I mean, I'm a little bit more worried just outside of this game with the injury to Rice. We'll see how bad Rice's injury is. But, I mean, I'm feeling okay. The defense is playing well. That's not the concern. The offense did find a little bit of life with a bomb to Worthy. Shoot, dude, it's 3rd and 10. Try it again. Who freaking cares? Take a deep shot. Let's see. You've got Justin Watson out there. Worthy, Kelce, P. Ryan. I thought that said 24. That's 34, and then I saw the beard. How about Justin Watson for a safety valve 3rd down catch? What do we think? All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Let's see what happens. 5,000 in chat. Appreciate all y'all. Hope you're having a great Sunday. It's been a lot of fun games so far. 3rd and 10. Kelce in the slot, right side. Mahomes has 3 options. Fires. Middle of the field, caught by Kelce. 44-yard line, 1st down, moving the chains. I told you Kelce was going to have a day. Some of that's defaulted because Rice is now out. The Chiefs rush to the line, and they're already snapping another play out of the gun, caught by Noah Gray for about 5 yards. 1.5 minutes to go, and the Chiefs are in hurry up. You got time. They're up near midfield and all 3 timeouts. But here you go. Mahomes in the gun. He's looking left. He fires left. Caught once again by Noah Gray. He stopped short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I would call a timeout here on 3rd down. But they are rushing up to the line and calling the play. 1 minute to go, and they are huddling up. Andy Reid is yelling at somebody. They bring in an extra lineman. Caliendo is the extra lineman on 3rd and 1. They are lined up in an I formation and then shifted. And somebody ends up calling a timeout. The Chargers. So after all that, the Chargers call a timeout. There's 49 seconds left. The Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. Let's see what the stats are for the Chiefs on this timeout call here by the Chargers. Kelce getting involved here. From a receiving standpoint, 5 receptions for 74 yards. Chargers ball in the second half. Yeah, the Chiefs started out with the ball, but I'm a little confused because I thought the Chiefs deferred. That was the report pregame. But obviously that wasn't the case. 3rd and 1 after the Chargers timeout. The Chiefs are just across midfield. Mahomes in the gun. They hand it off to Pirine. He's going to get the first. Maybe if you're the Chiefs, you call a timeout. Yeah, Mahomes does. So they're going to regroup. You're not in field goal range. You're very close to field goal range. You got 2 timeouts left. We got trolls in chat. It happens. It's all good, dude. It's part of it, man. You got people hate watching. You got people who don't like the Chiefs. And then you got Chiefs fans in here too. You'll get a mix on game day for sure. All right. After this timeout, let's see what we got going on here. Mahomes is in the gun. Kelce in motion to the right. Pirine in the backfield. Mahomes has 3 options right side, and he's got pressure that's going to force him out of the pocket. He's rolling right and just throws it away. 2nd and 10, 38 seconds to go in the half. This team needs help. They might need some milk. Chiefs didn't win the coin flip. Got you. Any distance is Butker distance. They're within a few yards of his field goal range. The line is at the 44, and they're at the 47 right now. Here we go. Mahomes in the gun. Steps back. Chargers rush 4. Mahomes flicks it outside right side to Noah Gray, who fights upfield for almost a first down, but there's a flag on the play. I'm just going to assume holding on the offense. Holding on Trey Smith. 10-yard penalty. That hurts because it definitely takes you out of field goal range. Dang, man. Trey Smith is not flagged very often. Trey Smith tackled this guy after getting beat. That's the right call. You can't tackle him. But that sucks because you were in field goal range. It's not the end of the world yet. 2nd and 20, 2 timeouts, 32 seconds left in the half. I'm assuming screen pass is coming, but let's see what happens here. Mahomes in the gun, 3 options right side. Mahomes is going to get flush from the pocket, and he's just going to throw it away. Sky Moore was close in coverage, or close, the nearest receiver in the area, rather. So Mahomes has been flush from the pocket a few different times here. And now you're looking at 3rd and 20. You want to get in field goal range here. I almost say you risk it a little bit. Take a shot. What are you going to do? What are you going to lose here? You need 15, 20. You need about 15 yards to get into field goal range. He's got 2 options. Fires a dart middle of the field, caught by Justin Watson. And that is going to get you within a couple yards of field goal range. And I think Harrison Butker is going to go out and try to kick one. It's 4th and 10. What is Mahomes doing? Mahomes is rushing to the line. Do you try to draw him off sides? And they're going to call a timeout with 4 seconds left. You're going to take a big old field goal attempt here by Harrison Butker. Weird. The Chargers called a timeout. That's interesting. Why did they call a timeout? Well, 4th and 10, and Harrison Butker's coming out here. 4 seconds to go. Found you from Perna. Got Worthy on my team. Let's go. Slimy Cactus. Thanks so much for the 2. Brandon Perna's awesome, dude. He's obviously a Broncos fan, but he's a good friend and a goated creator in the space. So much respect to Brandon Perna, who I believe got that win over the Jets today in a weird game, 10-9. 65-yard attempt for Harrison Butker here. Holy heck, dude. Here we go. Come on, Butker. He's in the middle, in between the hashes. The kick is up, and it's tailing to the right. Is it good? Oh, it's short. Halftime. Dude, it had the... Yeah, it was short, for sure. It wasn't that short. Whew. I need a side angle. It was short, though. You had a chance to tie it, couldn't get it done. 7-10. I'm trying to see if there's any update on Rice. All right, let's pull up the box score and just kind of go from there. I'm trying to stay as positive as I can just with the whole Rice injury. That's the biggest bummer for me, like outside of this game. You know, outside of this game, man, the Rice injury is a bit of a bummer here. But here we go, box score, if you care about it. Justin Herbert's 9 for 13 for 78 yards and a touchdown, but like really hasn't done all that much outside of the first drive and a half or so. The Chargers rushing, it's not much. 2.6 yards per carry average. J.K. Dobbins, who averages 7.6 yards per carry right now, is averaging 3.1. Receiving, Ladd McConkey has 4 for 30. Tight end Will Dissly, 2 for 24. I'm just trying to see if there's anything worth out. Troy Dye with the half sack. Meanwhile, Bud Dupree has 2 sacks on Mahomes as well. If I switch, well, who had the pick on Mahomes? Who had the INT? Christian Fulton, yeah. Overthrow by Mahomes there. And that's a bummer because that's the play Rice got injured on. Mahomes, meanwhile, is 11 for 17, 149 yards, a touchdown, and INT, and has been sacked 3 times. Kareem Hunt is averaging 5 yards a carry, so that's a positive. They've kind of took Steele out once he fumbled. Hunt has kind of been that guy now. Kelce is the leader by far, and it's not close. 5 for 74 yards, averaging 14.8 yards per catch on 6 targets, caught 5. Worthy, 1 reception for 54 yards. I need all I need, we're so close on these pick'ems. I need a half-yard rushing by Worthy on a reverse. That's what I need. Drew Tranquil is leading in tackles, has a tackle for loss. McDuffie had a near sack. He had a pass defense. That QB hit. I mean, Butker missed a 65-yarder. I mean, that's a tough one to make. A little surprised, like, he was short, but it was a 65-yard attempt. Matt Ariza has been incredible. He's averaging 50.7 yards per punt, has all 3 of them down within the 20. The first one was at the 19. The second one, I believe, was at the 6, and the third one was at the 1. Matt Ariza has been one of the greatest pickups for the Kansas City Chiefs this offseason. He's on a very cheap deal as well. I want to look at the team stats here. The Chiefs are 5 for 9 on third down. That's a much better than they have been this season. That's, what is that, over 50%? The Chargers are 1 for 6, so hats off to the Chiefs defense for that. The Chiefs are averaging 5.8 yards per play. Chargers 4. Penalties, 3 for 25 for KC, 5 for 36, but the Chiefs' big one here is 2 turnovers, a fumble lost and an INT thrown. The time of possession's been pretty much right down the middle there. I mean, you have 0 turnovers, it's definitely going to be a bit more lopsided of a game. I'm not saying the Chiefs drive down the field and score every time, but you're not trailing by 3 going into half if you don't turn the ball over twice. But much respect to the Chargers. They're making the most of these opportunities, although Spags has been kind of cooking. He's been kind of dialing it up, And the Chargers, I mean, on their last... Let me go to their play-by-play real quick here. If I look at the Chargers... So they started out touchdown on the fumble. Field goal off the INT, but since then, 4 plays for 3 yards punt, 3 plays for 9 yards punt, 3 plays for 0 yards punt, 3 plays for negative 13 yards punt. So the Chiefs defense is really holding it down. Outside of that quick strike to Worthy, the offense needs to do a little bit more here. But let me know how you guys are feeling in chat. I'm going to double check the super chats, make sure we're all caught up. Darrell with the 2 said, when we win the Super Bowl, doubters can kiss my behind. Jennifer with the 870, appreciate you. Slimy, thanks so much for the 2 bomb as well. I already answered that one a little bit earlier. Nefarious, thank you for the gifted. Let's go, man. Where is the trash can luck? Oh, we haven't done that in a couple years. What is Sky Moore doing? Not sure. Brandon, how do you know what Rice's injury is? I'm not going to speculate. It doesn't look good. I will look for a Rice update. I'm not sure we see one yet. So Andy Reid was asked about the Rice injury just before going into the half, and here's what he said. Is there anything you can tell us about Rice? He said, no, but it's not good. No, but it's not good. Yeah, that sucks. It was a brutal hit that Rice took on a friendly fire from Mahomes, and with that, the Chiefs are trailing only by 3. I'm not so concerned about this game at this point in time. Like, it's going to be a close game. Hopefully they can pull out the win. I am more concerned about the implications of what happens if the Chiefs lose Rashee Rice for a long period of time. But again, we can't do anything about it now, but it is a bit disappointing. With that, I'm going to hit a quick Be Right Back video, and we will resume the second half. I'm just going to take a quick restroom break, and I will be right back. What Be Right Back video do I want to play? I kind of like this one.
Every time we don't even need Keenan Allen in this game, baby. Mike Williams, he's feasting. That touchdown by Mahomes, freaking playing street ball with the sidearm. Oh, bro, look at all these picks Mahomes is almost throwing. Herbert's thrown like a perfect game. Not one pass has even had the potential chance of being intercepted. The Chiefs defense sucks. Jalen Watson's in there. Oh, come on. That was an interception. I don't care if the ball touched the ground a little bit and moved. I freaking hate the refs. JC Jackson seriously let Justin Watson beat him one-on-one? Son of a dude, block Chris Jones, man. Travis Kelce, who? He just got suplex. Oh yeah, we about to score. It's game over. No. No. The Wendy's guy? This isn't real. Jalen Watson? We got this. Just get the onside kick. Oh my God. No, dude, no. I thought we were the best in the West, dude. That win? Illegitimate. Not real game. Not a real game.
I haven't played that one in a long time, but it felt fitting. It felt fitting. Not a real game. Always love the tears from our opponents. The Generator with the 2 bomb. The league should have just suspended Rice this season. It's the same thing. Oh, they can't really. I mean, I guess they could, but you really are waiting for the criminal case to play out first, just like they did with Alvin Kamara. Same thing. I'm gonna switch AirPods before we go. We'll check the pick'ems, then we'll get going. Not a real game. Not a real game. Nefarious 65-year-old, rather 65-yarder, almost tucked right into that corner. Such a great pass. So close, man. Thank you, Nefarious. Appreciate you. Yeah, Generator. Sucks about Rice, man, with the injury. Such a great pass to Worthy. That's been far too long. 100%. Thanks for the 5 bomb. About time with the 5 bomb. If we lose, it's all Butker's fault, and he'll be traded. Darn limp leg wannabe kicker. Whoa! Easy. Easy.
Let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Let's ride.
Broncos country, let's ride. So Andy Reid was asked about the knee injury before the half, and he said he doesn't have an update, but it's not good. The fact that Mahomes did it like it was friendly fire, like, it just makes me sick, man. It was a fluke. It was a fluke thing. Unfortunate. Kiefer with the 5. Appreciate you. If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, would they be the ultimate underdog? I don't know. It's still pretty early in the season, only week 4. But they were underdogs all last year. I think for every single playoff game. We'll see. You just got to take it 1 week at a time. Appreciate the 5. Gina with the 2 months. Travis passed Tony G for most catches. Most catches and is it receiving yards as well? Let me see if I can find that stat real quick. Travis Kelce now has the most receptions and receiving yards in Chiefs franchise history. Next up, receiving touchdowns. Kelce has 74. Number 2 behind Tony Gonzalez with 76. Let's see. How we feeling, chat? How we feeling? I really don't care if we make the playoffs as the last seed as long as we're healthy. Can't handle injuries. Yeah, injuries suck. Let's hope Pat wasn't at a Diddy party. No, I don't think so. Justin Ross off the practice squad. Yeah, he could be called up. They're going to be doing some moves if Rice is hurt, for sure. At this point, we're worse than last year because O-line play is worse. Defense is a bit worse. Receivers are the same spot, maybe a bit worse now. Yeah, I mean, the Rice injury it's not helpful because now Hollywood's out too. Can't the doctors just fix the knee if paid enough money? Is that how it works? Do you think VIDS should add a wide receiver trade at this point or make one? Yeah, possibly. If Rice is out for an extended period of time, you're probably going to see something. How much longer is Hollywood out for? At best, Hollywood returns mid-December, somewhere maybe like around Christmas. That's late December, but somewhere in that timeline. That's like best case. Mahomes used up all the luck carrying the team last year. He's running on E. Now, he's got to play better too. I mean, he's not playing his best ball. Oh, we got to have a seat for a little bit, man. We got to have a fireside chat. Just a bummer. Hey, focus up, camera. I'm here. Hello? There. Focus on me, man. The camera likes to focus on this helmet in the back and like thinks it's a face. Look, man, I know I'm white. All right, I'm pasty, but I ain't that white. Don't focus on this helmet. Come on now. What are we doing, camera? Let me look at something real quick before the start of this half. I mean, we're so close on our 5 pick'ems. I've got several pick'ems going on right now, but we need a half rushing yard from Worthy. Kelce already has higher than 4.5 receptions. We need DK Metcalf on Monday Night Football to get higher than 61.5 receiving yards. Mahomes is the gimme pick for this week. He already has higher than a half a total yard. And Aaron Jones was one of our picks too, and we had the higher on his rushing yards. So we are cooking. We just need one run from Worthy on a jet sweep. I feel like he's good for a couple every game. We're cooking. Looking good so far. Again, Underdog, shout out to them. Season-long partner of the channel. Code HBTC will get you a free pick and up to $1,000 in bonus cash. We're doing weekly pick'ems on the channel. We've got drafts going on. They got season-long tournaments, all kinds of stuff. I just signed up for Best Ball Resurrection, which is like a second half season-long draft from Underdog. I was eyeing Sam Darnold in that draft too. He's like a kind of a late-round steal guy. He's been looking good. We are about to start the second half. Rob, Veach needs to go and trade for a receiver. I think he will. Thanks so much for the 10 bomb. Butker is actually going to kick this kickoff, and it's going to be kneeled down in the end zone. Chargers ball at the 30. Russ said this is one of the games I thought we were going to lose out of the 3 if we're going to lose early. Chargers, Bills, Houston, going to be our losses, said Russ. Well, hopefully they squeak out a W here. But they are down by 3 right now. Got to get a stop, and then let's go with the next drive. Appreciate the 5. KC Cultivation with the 5. I already answered that. Rob with the 10. Tap with the 5. Let's go, man. All right. Justin Herbert in the gun. Got Ladd McConkey in motion to the left, so he's got 3 options left side. See what happens. They are going to hand it off for about 4, maybe 5 yards, middle of the pile there. Yeah, a lot of Hunt and Kelce with a little Worthy in the second half. Chiefs by 3. Come on now, Keith. Truth said, I bet 355 yards on Rice to get over 50 yards. Unbelievable. Yeah, what a freak accident. Freak accident indeed, man. I mean, it was caused by Mahomes. Mahomes got to be gutted. You know, you can't do anything about it right now. You're in the middle of a game, but tough. Herbert in the gun. Palmer in motion to the right. Play action to J.K. Dobbins, but Herbert is going to get sacked. Actually pitches it to Dobbins as he's on his way to the ground. And Dobbins turns that into a 4-yard gain, but there is a flag on the play. I'm just going to assume it's on the defense. Oh, illegal formation on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Okay. You've got a backup right tackle, a backup left tackle. You got a lot going on there with the Chargers O-line. I don't know if it was on the tight end. Somebody was off. 2nd and 11. Let's go, Chiefs. I believe in y'all, said Rob with the 5. Let's go, man. 2nd and 11. Herbert. Play action. RPO fires to Ladd McConkey, and this guy hits a crosser and goes all the way down the right sideline deep into Chiefs territory. Dude, McConkey was moving. Yeah, you don't want to see that. That was 2nd and 11 on an RPO. Herbert decides to hold it, fires on a crosser or maybe even a slant from McConkey, and Shamari Connor gets scorched like an egg sunny side up on a LA sidewalk in the middle of July. And the Chargers are deep into Chiefs territory. 33-yard line. Herbert under center. Offsides. Maybe even a false start, depending on who moved first. False start. Man. Tap, thanks again for the 5. Casual with the 5. Said as a Chargers fan, sorry about Rice. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Yeah, I don't know if he's trolling just because of the car wreck. If you are, that's unfortunate. But, yeah. I mean, Rice was in the wrong on the car crash. Definitely sucks. About the injury. Definitely don't wish injury on really anybody. It definitely sucks, but I'm just going to assume you're not trolling. We'll assume the best there. But if you are, you're, I mean, pretty much a piece of garbage. Herbert in the pistol, 1st and 15. Backed up 5 yards after that false start. Gets the ball off with zeros on the play clock. And Dobbins, I believe, is who the carrier is for no gain. Slants are hard to cover when you have no linebacker support. He got scorched. Second and 14. For the Chargers, Herbert in the gun. Dobbins next to him in the backfield. He's got 3 options left side. Chiefs have a bunch of defenders at the line of scrimmage here. Are they sending the house? They send one, back off a couple, and Herbert takes a shot left side. Quentin Johnston, incomplete, no flag. 3rd and 14. There was some contact there, but I need to see a replay to really get a good look at it. Johnston and Jalen Watson were one-on-one. Palmer is the one that won his rep. Herbert should have threw to Palmer. Palmer beat Brian Cook off of his route. Palmer was lined up in the middle. Quentin Johnston on the outside. Crowd wanted a flag. I think Johnston was falling to the ground. I don't think that was warranted a flag. 3rd and 14 for Herbert. In the gun, quick pass to Quentin Johnston, batted up into the air, and Justin Reed leaps and bats it down. It was potentially going to get caught. 4th and 14. Is that in field goal range? I believe it is. A nice pass breakup by Jalen Watson launches the ball into the air. It actually bounces off of Watson's forehead. 4th and 14. We got another field goal attempt here for Dicker, the kicker. He's a good kicker, man. One of the better guys out there for sure. 55-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it actually hooks way right. No good. He had the distance by far, but it hooked. So it's still a 3-point game. Cook been getting cooked? Yeah. If Herbert targets Palmer on that route instead of Johnston, I think Palmer walks into the end zone untouched. But with that missed field goal, it's turnover on downs, Chiefs ball. Unerator with the 5. Thank you. You've been going crazy on the stream. Can you imagine if we end up playing most of the season without Hollywood, Pops, and Rasheed and we still three-peat? Hashtag adversity. And we've got to take it 1 week at a time. Injuries are part of it. I will say this, the Chiefs have really been able to stay pretty healthy throughout the season, which has been helpful into these deep playoff runs. They're mainly intact health-wise, but hopefully you could get Pacheco back in about 6 weeks. Hopefully you can potentially get Hollywood back for January. You do get a Minihue back after the bye. He's coming back from injury. So we'll see about Rice. I don't know. Tucker Franklin of KCSN said, how are the Chiefs only down 3? LMAO. It's a great question. I don't know the answer there. Hopefully they come out and get into rhythm. Heck yeah, Denny. Cole, should we trade for Amari Cooper? I'm down. I'm down for it, potentially. He's on a contract year. Speaking of the Browns, the Raiders are beating the Browns 13-10 with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Raiders have the ball at their own 48. The Commanders are beating the Cardinals 27-14, end of third. The Patriots are losing by 17, 10-27 to the 49ers halfway through the third quarter. Those are the other midday games, I guess you could say. Let's celebrate. Oh, wait. Hugh, where's Justin Ross? He's on the practice squad. Maybe he'll be next man up. We'll see what moves the Chiefs make. If Rice is seriously injured, you might see a wide receiver from the practice squad called up. You could maybe go get somebody before the trade deadline, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, Justin Ross is on the practice squad. He cleared waivers. All right, we back. KC, after that missed field goal, Mahomes and crew are at the 45 in the gun. They hand it off to Kareem, and he gets about 3 or 4 yards. We'll say 2nd and 6. Kelce been the highlight on offense so far, for sure. 5 catches for 74 yards. Kareem Hunt's looking pretty good out there for really just, he didn't play anywhere all offseason long, just training by himself, right? 2nd and 6. Kelce in motion to the right, and they're going to hand it off to Kareem. No, Mahomes is going to actually pull it, throw it to Kelce, who tiptoes, fights his way up the left side for about 5 yards. 3rd and 1. Kareem have a good game? He's having a good game so far. First half he was averaging 5 yards per carry. You can't ask for much better. What's the score? I got the scoreboard up on the screen for you, but it's 7-10. Chiefs trailing by 3. 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 1 for the Chiefs here after the Chargers just missed a 55-ish yard field goal. See what happens. Kelce in motion to the right. Mahomes rolls right, looking, fires. Caught by Worthy, diving catch to move the chains. Got 2. What happened to Brown? Hollywood Brown? He got hurt on the first play of preseason. And it was a sternoclavicular dislocation that they set. They set the dislocation, and it was healing right, and then until it wasn't. It had to be surgically set, and he's going to miss almost all the season because of it. 1st and 10, Kelce on the sideline, Justin Watson in motion. So Mahomes has 3 bunched up left side, Kareem Hunt in the backfield. It is a Kareem handoff for 5 yards. Up the middle. Let's go. They gave him 4. They say 2nd and 6. Does Hollywood still get paid? Well, he's on a 1-year deal. He still gets paid something. I don't know the exact details, but he's getting paid something. You can't help injury, right? He's on IR though. Yeah, that's EB's number, Eric Berry. Yeah, 29. 2nd and 6. Here we go. Mahomes in the gun, Worthy in motion. Give him the ball. Nope. The play gets blown dead. If that's on Jawan Taylor again. False start on Jawan Taylor. What on earth, man? Another flag on Jawan Taylor. Will it ever end? Another Jawan Taylor penalty moves the Chiefs back 5 more yards. Okay, so that backs the Chiefs up 5 to the 44-yard line. Mahomes in the gun, steps back. Pressure is going to force him to scramble from the pocket. He hits Justin Watson, middle of the field. Pass broken up. A lot of contact there. I think it was clean, though. Fulton in coverage. 3rd and 6. So Mahomes had pressure on a stunt that kind of forced him to scramble right. He steps inside, tries to hit Watson in a contested catch. I think Fulton just had good coverage. I kind of am fine with the no call there. Let him play. With that, though, it's 3rd and 6. Mahomes changing up a couple things at the line, steps back in the gun, 3 options left side, pressure coming, forcing him to step up in the pocket. Sidearm slings it while scrambling left. Justin Watson with the sliding catch for the first down. Middle of the field. Got 15, 16 yards from the eye test here. Mahomes had room to run, and I think that causes some of the defenders there to bite. And Mahomes sidearm slings it while scrambling left, middle of the field to Justin Watson, who is a safety valve for Mahomes quite a bit on 3rd down. They are getting closer, ever so closer, to the red zone. 28-yard line. Carson Steele in the backfield. Mahomes under center. Kelce in motion to the right. Do they hand it off? And the play gets blown dead because why? Chiefs timeout. The Chiefs are walking to the sideline. Oh, they got a challenge. They're going to challenge the catch by Justin Watson on 3rd down. Wow, Harbaugh was able to get the flag out just before they snapped the ball. So Justin Watson was sliding to the ground to make that catch. I don't know. He's sliding down, and I think the ball touches the ground a little bit, but it looks like he has possession. I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn it. If that's the case, the Chargers do lose a timeout. That's a catch. It looked like a catch. John Wooden said, horrible challenge. Rachel said Venmo now. What does that even mean? Are you on a Venmo spree? You think catch? I think catch too. Thanks for the free timeout, said Brian. Loaded Hot said, Rice getting hurt cost me $1,000? Bro, how much are some of y'all putting up on these games? Yeah, Hollywood's one-year deal would expire, yeah. I don't know if I trust Justin Ross to come in. Well, he's on the practice squad. He's not even called up for this game. Need a Kelce TD. I like that. He was trying to rush to the line and quick snap it. Yeah, Kyle, but they did let the play clock get down quite a bit. You probably could have snapped it faster. What quarter is it? Third. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. I'm checking Twitter for any sort of Rice update. Nothing yet. Yo, Brandon with the $2.99 super sticker. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right, now. Skip ad. Skip ad? What ad? They're on a commercial break. The catch does stand, just FYI. Challenge lost, and the Chargers are going to get charged a timeout. I mean, the ball kind of hit the ground, but the ball didn't flee from his possession, basically, upon contact to the ground. So Mahomes under center, play action to steal, moving left, wants to throw it deep down the field, tries to get steal on a scramble drill, and was off target. Off connect. There was some miscommunication there on the scramble drill. Mahomes wanted to go deep, and he tucked it. Didn't like it. So Mahomes scrambles left, looks for the end zone, doesn't like it. He's trying to tell Steele to go on a scramble drill. A little bit of miscommunication there. That's going to happen with Steele, who is an undrafted running back. His strength is not in the passing game. Meanwhile, it's a quick pass to Kareem Hunt, right side, on 2nd and 10 for about 6. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, somewhere around there. 3rd and 3, huh? Okay, we'll take that. You call Mahomes and Kelce the gruesome twosome. Let's go, man. Keep Hunt in and Pirine. There we go. 3rd and 3. Mahomes is directing traffic, having Worthy and Juju switch sides. 3 targets left side for Mahomes. Worthy on the right. Mahomes looks right, doesn't like it, looks left. He tucks it like he's going to run, trying to fight for the first down, and on 3rd and 3, he is stopped short. About a yard short. Mahomes was trying to scramble for it, but there was really nowhere to go. They're going to say 4th and 1. How aggressive do you want to be here? You want to go for it? Or do you want to kick a field goal and tie it? Andy Reid's been pretty conservative this season. Justin Watson had a touchdown. He was wide open. Mahomes either didn't see it or couldn't get there because of the pressure that broke down as the O-line collapsed. They are going to kick a field goal here, which is a bit of a bummer on 4th and 1. You got to get the ball off. 0's on the clock. Butker's kick is good. Tie game. Man, on 4th and 1, I just kind of want to see a little bit more aggression there. But it's a tie game, so it is what it is. Better than not getting the first down? Yeah, for sure. But I think the reason why I was curious if they would go for it there is just because the Chiefs' defense has been playing so well against the Chargers' offense. But hey, I'm not the head coach. So we'll trust them to make the decisions. You bet on the Cardinals? They losing? They're losing pretty bad, huh? Yeah, Andy's pretty conservative with that. Yeah, you're sad about Rice. Me too, man. It was a 37-yarder good by Butker. The field goal was okay. Mahomes has to step up a bit. Yeah. A lot of game left. A lot of game left, man. Do you think we need to sign a wide receiver? We'll see. We'll see what they say is up with Rice, how serious it is, and then kind of go from there. Mahomes just erratic, or is it the O-line? It's a little of both. I mean, that play there, the O-line did give way. But there are times when the O-line holds up a bit and Mahomes is a bit jittery in the pocket. In all 4 games, we've seen the interview with Andy before the half and opposite head coach after the half. Is there a reason that Andy's always first? No, I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know why that is. Cole, tell the offense to play better. Play better. Come on now. Listen. I mean, they're doing okay. Chiefs defense is on point. Yeah, you need another big stop. We've held them to 0 points since their first 2 drives. Yes, sir, Jeremy. It's been a lot of punts. We need you, Steele. Now I understand the Hunt signing. Yeah, Steele's an undrafted rookie, man. It's a big ask. It is a big ask. Listen to Cole, said Jason. Yeah, the biggest thing to me about Steele is like he's not an effective pass catching back. So that's what you do lose big time in Pacheco. Like Pacheco, you could throw him passes out of the backfield on first and second down as a safety valve. Steele has really struggled with that, which is unfortunate. All right, tie game, 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Chargers are going to kneel the ball in the end zone for the kickoff. Herbert and company is going to take the field at the 30. Yeah, it's been a really weird game. It started off disastrous. Steele fumble. Chargers scored a touchdown. Then Mahomes throws a pick and takes Rice out of the game with a shot to his leg that hyperextended Rice's knee. But since then, it's been a little cleaner, and the Chargers have gone scoreless. The Chiefs have put up 10. Mahomes had a quick strike to Worthy for 54 yards, his first 20 or 50-plus yard pass since 2022. Herbert, meanwhile, in the gun on first down, play action rollout to the right, fires down the field wide open to Palmer at the 45-yard line. Just like that, you're moving 25-plus yards on first down. Soft coverage and was wide open. I mean, Herbert's looking good on that ankle. For him dealing with an ankle sprain. Palmer, right side, runs an out route, and Herbert just finds him. Nice strike between Jalen Watson and Brian Cook to move the chains and bring the Chargers into Kansas City territory. Meanwhile, Herbert's in the pistol. Kill, changes the play. Shotgun now. And they're going to hand it off, and Gus Edwards is somehow going to fall forward and fight forward for about 4, maybe 5. You miss Snead? Yeah, man, me too, for sure. About time with the 2-bomb said, finally, limp leg Butker makes one. Let's go, man. I know you're just trolling around. Keno with the 5. Now is a time where we either crush them or get a stupid INT or fumble. Hope for the first. Crush them, please. First off, the defense has to hold strong here. 2nd and 6, Chris Jones is on the sideline next to Felix Anudike-Uzama. Herbert in the pistol. Ball is snapped. They are going to hand it off, and Edwards is going to get 5.9 yards. Needed 6. Depending on the spot, he could get a first down. It's either that or like inches. INT. I would like an INT. 3rd and 1. They're talking about Drew Tranquil. He was a former Charger. Being back in the Chargers stadium. He was there last year once. 3rd and 1, and I think Herbert sneaks it. for the first. Was that a sneak? It happened so fast. It was either a sneak or a quick run. I think they got it, though. You can't buy a 3 and out. Whose ball? The Chargers. You can see the ball. It's like poking out like a turtle head. Right there. I don't know why. It's all backwards on my screen, so I reached here. I don't know what that... Yeah. Chargers ball, dude. 1st and 10. They move the chains, and we are moving on. Herbert in the gun sends a man in motion to the left. It's Palmer. Looked like some early motion on the O-line, but I don't see a flag. The run's going to go up the middle for about 4, maybe 5 yards. Chanel, I think, wanted a flag, but they're starting to move a little bit here. You are back. What's up, Rudy? What happened to Rice? We're not sure yet, but his knee is jacked. Andy Reid said he doesn't have details on it, but it's not good. That's what he told the people on the broadcast before halftime. 2nd and 6, Herbert. I think he's under... No, he's in the pistol. 2nd and 6. He's going to hand it off for no gain. The Chiefs bottle him up. Tranquil's there. Justin Reed comes out of the pile with the ball, and he's sprinting down the field. How does Justin Reed have the ball? Did the play get blown dead before that happened? I need a replay. Justin Reed popped out with the ball and started sprinting down the left sideline like he was getting chased by a junkyard dog. They're going to rush to the line, though. I don't know what's going on. 3rd and 6, Herbert in the gun. Clearly nothing crazy going on there about that would-be fumble. The Chiefs show a lot of pressure. They bring some pressure. There's a flag on the play. Palmer does get the first down. Connor tackles him, but there's a flag on the play. Is it illegal formation? False start? What do we got going on? Is it on the Chiefs? Offsides on the defense. On Felix and Udike Uzama. That's a bummer. It was going to be enough for the first anyway. I think they declined it. They don't even know how to say his name on the broadcast. That's funny. They called him Anduke. Anduke? Anduke Uzama, dude. He took a Duke. That's insane. 2 minutes to go in the third. The Chargers are marching down. They're at the 23. Herbert in the gun. He's got a couple options both sides here. He's going to step back to pass. He's got time until he doesn't. Fires to the end zone and a near pick. Leaping grab attempted by, I think, Jaden Hicks, the rookie 4th-round pick. Somebody got to Herbert and he was able to shake him off. Not meaning to say that like a Taylor Swift reference, but who got to him? Somebody got to Herbert and he was able to kind of shake loose that tackle. It was Felix Anudike Uzama who couldn't wrap him up. That's unfortunate. Herbert was able to shake him, took a shot to the end zone, but it was a poor throw. 2nd and 10 in the gun, 3 options out wide right side for Herbert. But it's going to be a handoff to Gus for a yard, maybe 2, 3rd and 8. They're in field goal range here. 3rd and 9 is the official down and distance. I would love a stop here. That would be very nice. These struggles are what will push us to a 3-peat. Come on, Scott. Love that. How's the best team in the league been in only close games this year? Well, this game is because of turnovers, and you lost Rice. Herbert in the gun. Quentin Johnston in motion. Let's see what happens here. He's got 1 target, left side, 3 on the right. He steps back to pass, fires a dart caught by Quentin Johnston with Trent McDuffie in coverage and gets a first down. Needed 9, got 10. Let's see. They had 3. Yeah, it's just a little up and in. Right at the first down marker. McDuffie in coverage with a nice tackle, but, I mean, that's a good throw by Herbert. Pocket was clean, no pressure. So that's going to move them just to about to the 10-yard line here. They're at the 11. Herbert in the gun is going to hand it off, and Drew Tranquil lights him up for a loss of 1. I think Dobbins is going to lose 1, maybe 2 there. It's going to be the end of the third quarter. Start of the fourth, coming up right after this 5-hour commercial break, probably. Nefarious with the 10. Mahomes having happy feet still this game and not setting. He's got to get that fixed. I'm not concerned, but he keeps overthrowing from foot positioning and not planting to drive the ball. I have to go back and watch the game, but that was definitely a problem last week. He has been antsy in the pocket this week too. I mean, he's had his positive moments. He's 15 for 23, 181 yards, 1 TD, 1 INT. But he's had that costly pick early on in the game. Happy feet. Twisted said 5-hour commercial break. It feels like it. The end of the quarter commercial breaks are the longest one. Oh, man. Here's my commercial break. We got HBTC merch. You can see the QR code there. We've got HBTC coffee. If you like a smooth medium roast, it's not too bright as far as flavors go. There's a couple things to support the channel, but either way, I just appreciate you guys being here. Sucks about Rashee Rice, man. We're tied at 10-10 going into the fourth quarter. Not sure this is a score predicted, but it's a week-to-week league. You can't play sloppy. Can't play sloppy ball. Oh yeah, shout out to SeatGeek too. Code HBTC10 will get you 10% off of any SeatGeek order. That's a season-long partner of the channel as well. We'll be going to the Chiefs-Broncos game November 10th. Shout out to SeatGeek for that. They won't let you chat? I see you right here. What do you mean? Casey will win by 7 or 10. Fine with me. Close game, man. Pacheco be back before the playoffs. Yeah, Pacheco should be back in like 6 weeks. I mean, like mid-November, probably. Maybe sooner. Yeah, Rice knee is not good, Randy. It is not good. Rashee is month to month. Yeah, we'll see what the official results are on his knee injury, but it's not going to be great. You know, you're hoping for the best here. You're going to need imaging, and I don't know if he's going to get that today. I don't know if we're going to find that. I don't know if we're going to find out the extent of Rice's injury today or not. We might. We'll see. Normally, the insiders will break that. Jennifer, thanks so much for the 15 bomb. Appreciate you. Let's go, Jennifer. All right. We are back from the fourth quarter commercial break to start it off. Last quarter of the game here. Herbert was in the gun by himself, but he calls J.K. Dobbins back into shotgun next to him at the 12-yard line. Chiefs are showing pressure on 2nd and 10, but only rush 4 and back out of it. Herbert slings it under pressure to Dobbins, who's only going to get 5. McDuffie was there. Nazi was there. Tranquil was there. I mean, Herbert had pressure, was actually getting hit as he threw. So let's see who the pressure was actually from. It was actually from GK. George Karlaftis was able to get to Herbert, but just a half second late. Half second late there. Nazi Johnson with a nice tackle. But the Chargers are at the 7. Herbert's got 5 targets lined up. 2 left, 3 right side. See what happens here. He steps back, quick pass, caught by Palmer, but he falls to the ground a yard shy of the first down. He's a yard shy of the first, but they're talking about this being a challengeable play because nobody might have touched him. It's 4th and 1. Palmer falls to the ground. Nick Bolton touched him. What are we talking about? Yeah, it's 4th and 1. They're probably going for it. You're up against the Chiefs, the back-to-back Super Bowl champs. You are down. They're going to call a timeout. You are down one game, right? 2-1 to 3-0. You want a timeout, or you want to, they call it a timeout, but you want a touchdown here. Now, with that timeout, the Chargers only have one left because they challenged a play earlier and lost. Cole, if Hunt plays well, what will the contract situation be? What's up, Andrew? Thanks so much for the 10 bomb. Kareem Hunt, he's just on some like vet minimum deal that's probably prorated to how many weeks he's going to be playing. I don't see it being much more than that, but I don't know the financial details of his contract at this point in time. They might review this depending on the spot. They're reviewing the play because the Chargers called a timeout. But I don't think they're going to challenge the spot. They just called a timeout, so it'd be insane to challenge it, right? 4th and 1, Herbert in the gun. Here we go. He steps back to throw. Chris Jones is going to flush him from the pocket. Herbert hit as he throws, and he throws it away. There is a flag on the play, though. Oh, boy. Flag on the play. What is it? Holding on the offense? Let's go, dude! Chris Jones! Let's go! Woo! Turnover on downs. Chiefs ball. Bro, Chris Jones just freaking disrupted the play, man. Chris Jones was all over Herbert, forced him to scramble from the pocket. FAU actually hit him as he threw, but that was all Chris Jones. Chris Jones is the freaking GOAT, dude. Play after play. Woo! Woo! Turnover on downs. It's going to be the Chiefs' ball. They're going to need to drive deep down the field. Woo! Let's go, guys. Oh my gosh. Constant said, Cole, when is Pop supposed to be back? Roughly like 5-ish weeks, 5-6 weeks. Bro, they didn't double team Chris Jones on that play, and I don't know why. Why do you... I don't care, but why do you do that? What are you doing? That's like not double teaming Travis Kelce on a 3rd down. What? Okay. Maybe they forgot. Cole, do you see this message? Yes, sir. Drayden, what's up? Felix playing well? He's playing okay. I mean, he took advantage of that blown pocket from Chris Jones. I mean, he flushed him from the flushed Herbert from the pocket, man. And it was interesting to note that Herbert threw it away. Like, he was getting hit as he threw, but he threw it away. It's 4th down, dude. You got to take a shot. If you throw an INT in the end zone, who cares? It's 4th down. Okay, oh well. Yeah, Pappas Pacheco. Any news on Rice? No update. Chiefs are going to have the ball on their own 3. Yet another Chris Jones player that doesn't show up in the box score. That's what I'm saying, man. So important. Woo! Chiefs love a close down to the wire, heart-wrenching game, dude. I do not like it, but okay. That's what happens when you fumble the ball. That's what happens when you turn the ball over. That's what happens when you're down Rice. The Chiefs are at their own 3. Mahomes under center. Hunt in the backfield. You got a man in motion. That's Worthy. They're going to hand it off to him. He sidesteps, makes a move, gets about 5 yards, up to the 8. So you're out of danger zone there. That's a nice little run. All we need are Kareem Hunt screens. I mean, we'll take it. Let's go. Will said, dude, the Chiefs do like to give teams hope than just ruin it. I mean, ideally, you have a nice little 8 to 10-minute drive, go down the field and score a touchdown. The Chiefs have had 10 straight road wins against the Chargers in their stadium. Can it be 11? 2nd and 4. Mahomes in the gun. They are going to delay handoff to Kareem Hunt, and he's going to fight for some more yards here, all the way up to about the 16-yard line, 1st down. Let's go, Hunt. Yeah, Kareem Hunt's looking good out there. He's only been here a week. All right, here we go. Pac West with the 5. Thank you, man. Appreciate the $5. Mahomes in the Illuminati triangle formation that I like to call it, hands it off to Kareem, and he goes upfield for another 6 yards. I think that's wishbone, technically, wishbone formation, but I like the reverse Illuminati. Just sounds better. Yeah, happy to get Hunt back? Heck yeah. We're running the ball? Wow. Yeah, why not? You want to matriculate the ball down the field, drain some clock, score a touchdown? Hunt is now on the sideline, I think, after 3 straight runs. 2nd and 5. Ryan is in the backfield. You got 2 options each side for Mahomes, but they're going to hand it off to Ryan. He's only going to get about 3 yards, though. 3rd and 2. Oh, God, please get a 1st down. Please get a 1st down. It's 3rd and 3. You don't want to give the ball back to the Chargers. You just had a huge stand by your defense. Huge stand by the defense to force a turnover on downs. You got to make them pay. I mean, the Chargers just had a 14-play, 67-yard drive that went 8 minutes. The offense has to stay on the field here and give the defense some rest. 3rd and 3. Mahomes in the gun. You got Juju in there. 2 each side. Mahomes flush from the pocket, rolls right, pump fakes, is going to do it with his legs. 1st down and more, all the way to the 35, out of bounds. Patrick Lavon, Mahomes a second, getting it done with his legs. No flags. 1st down, let's go. Need a clean last quarter? Factual. Yeah, Mahomes had to run from the pocket, pump fakes, causing the defender, I think the linebacker, to jump, to leave his feet, and was able to buy enough time to get the 1st down. Hardman in motion. They're going to hand it off to Kareem, who goes outside, right side for about 6 or 7 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense, that's just going to be my guess. Holding on Noah Gray, 10-yard penalty. God, man. Holdings are such a hard penalty because it's 10 yards. Yeah, I mean, Noah Gray held a little bit. Yeah, okay. He held. Ten and a half minutes to go in the game. You have an injured Charger on the play, though. He's being escorted to the sideline by the athletic trainers. I think that's Tyre Tart. 1st and 20. Tyre Tart. My bad, man. I hope he's all right, but he was being assisted to the sideline. Mahomes, meanwhile, in the gun. He's got 3 options left side. What do you do here? It's a quick pass batted down at the line. They sniffed that out. It was going to be a bubble screen to Worthy, and instead you've got 2nd and 20. The hold was a drive killer. Yeah, I mean, holding's always a really tough one to overcome here. All right, 2nd and 20. Pretty crucial drive here for the Chiefs. I don't know what you're going to do with 20 yards. You need a chunk play for sure. At the 26-yard line, Mahomes in the gun. Chargers rush 4. Mahomes flush from the pocket again, hit as he throws, and somehow completes it to Travis Kelce in like triple coverage. He had to thread the needle. I don't know how, but he did for 11 yards. 3rd and 9. Mahomes scrambles right, pumps once, jukes inside, makes his man miss, and just threads it on a rope to Kelce in between a couple defenders here. 3rd and 9. is still a tough ask. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Do you take a shot? What do you do? He's in the gun, 3 out wide to his left. Worthy in the slot. Mahomes steps back. He's got time, but he doesn't like it, and he's going to tuck it and try to run again. Throws to Kelce. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. No flags. 4th and 9. They tried to get it to the playmaker, Kelce, and he couldn't reel it in. Let's look at the replay here. Kelce gets passed off on a little bit of a scramble drill. There's a little bit of contact there, but nothing too egregious. 4th and 9, though. That's a freaking bummer. Ariza with, I think, his 4th punt on the day. Booms this one. Fair catch called for at the 15, and it's going to be Chargers ball. All 4 of Ariza's punts today have landed inside the 20. We still got this. Let's go, man. Have I watched Ted Lasso? No, I have not. The O-line's not holding up long enough? I feel like there are times where it is, but I don't know what Mahomes is seeing. I don't know if it's just guys not getting open. Again, you don't have Rice. That's your trusted guy, right, outside of Kelce. So I don't know if guys just aren't getting open. Mahomes isn't liking what he's seeing. He's a little antsy. It's probably a combination of all of that. There are times when the line holds. But for all we know, Mahomes isn't getting the reads that he wants. He's not liking what he's seeing. I just don't know. It's impossible to see without looking at the coach's film. Herbert is good. Yeah, he's a great quarterback. Thank God for the punt god. Yeah, Matt Ariza with all 4 inside the 20 today. Oh my God. Okay, so people are asking me if I ever get nervous. It's about now when I start getting nervous. 4th quarter, 1-score game. It's like, good God, man. Here we go again. Have I watched the Canadian Football League? I mean, not really. You don't think the refs know what PI is? I mean, you could have flagged that, I guess, with the guy in coverage on Kelce, but I'm kind of fine with the no call, personally. Constant said CFL's a joke coming from a Canadian. Is it that bad? Matt Nagy is the issue? I mean, I don't think so. You have no Rice. You got no Hollywood. You got no Pacheco. The Chiefs' offense is doing okay at times. Nagy's not causing Mahomes to throw 5 interceptions in 4 games. Trade Nagy. What can you get for him? Will you do another That's Good Sports? TGS? Maybe. Like another thing with him? Maybe, yeah. All right, we back from commercial break. Herbert under center. And he's going to hand it off. The Chiefs are going to blow that up, but Gus Edwards is able to turn what should have been a 2 or 3 yard loss into a 1 yard gain. Arodi said, are the wide receivers not getting separation? That's something that's impossible to see from the broadcast angle. You have to watch the coach's film for that. So we'll try to watch that this week and see. But yeah, I mean, Rice was the guy, and he's out. Pick 6 to the house, please, Daryl. Jalen Watson pick 6 would be phenomenal. He's done that before on Herbert for 99 yards. That would be phenomenal. 2nd and 9, Herbert in the gun. Quentin Johnston goes in motion to the right. He's going to step back to throw, but pressure is going to get to him, force him out of the pocket, slings it, and off the hands of his target, he was on the run, sidearm slings it to J.K. Dobbins with Nick Bolton on him in coverage up the left sideline. Incomplete, 3rd and 9. Man, that was some good pressure there, initially created by who? Turk Wharton, but he couldn't get there to Herbert. Caused him to scramble left, and J.K. Dobbins had an opportunity there. I mean, Bolton didn't even really, it's not even a PBU by Bolton. It was just kind of a miss there by J.K. Dobbins. 3rd and 9 at the 16. Definite passing down. We need you, Chris Jones. Herbert in the gun. Zeros on the play clock. He gets it off. Chris Jones, pressure, forces Herbert to throw, and McConkey was the nearest receiver, and it's incomplete. Dude, somebody just bull rushed the hell out of their O-lineman so bad they flew past Justin Herbert. It was Turk Wharton. I thought it was Chris Jones with the pressure. Jalen Watson with incredible coverage on Ladd McConkey. 4th and 9, the defense stands, and the Chargers are going to have to punt. Their punter standing at the 2. The kick is up. Jennifer, thanks so much for the gifted. Appreciate you. McCole Hardman is back to return this punt at the 30. Runs into his own man at the 40. But hey, Chiefs get the ball at the 41. That was kind of a wild series there on that 3rd down. Herbert was facing some pressure, stepped up to try to make a pass happen. Ladd McConkey was completely blanketed by Jalen Watson. And now it's Chiefs ball at the 41 with 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Something to note, the Chargers only have one timeout. A failed challenge cost them 1, and they called another timeout near the goal line when they were going to, it was like one of those later down situations before they went for it. Dub Freak with the 10. Hey, Cole, as others have said, the offense is struggling. Yes, sir. We know how creative Andy Reid is. I thought we were going to get Worthy more involved through the middle of the field, slants, sweeps, etc. How about those Chiefs? Yeah, I mean, maybe they will, but I think what you're doing right now on the fly, like a little bit on the fly, is you're having to adjust being down Rice, who basically the offense ran through him. So you're going to have to make a lot of adjustments, but some of that, like you can only make so many adjustments in this game. Worthy obviously had the deep strike. I thought we would see a jet sweep from him. I'm still hoping for a half yard from Rice, by the way, because my Pick'ems really needs that. I need a half rushing yard by Worthy. Kelce's got the receptions. Mahomes has the half total yard. Aaron Jones got over 58.5 rushing yards. Obviously, I need DK to get 61.5 tomorrow, but to move on and advance and hit 5 for 5, I need Worthy to have a half rushing yard on a sweep. He's averaged 13 rushing yards a game. I just need a half, please. Jet sweep for 50 yards. Take it to the house. Come on now. Worthy had 5 rushing? I don't think so. Not this game. You put both your jerseys on and champ belt? Let's go, James. Or are you all decked out? Cole, don't get nervous. Remember, we have Patrick freaking Mahomes. What's up, Evan? I'm always nervous in close games, dude. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. All right, let's get back. Let's get back to it. We back from commercial break. Let's go. How long is Pop out? About 5-6 more weeks. Somewhere around there. 4 close games is not normal. There's a lot of teams that play some close games, man. Mahomes, meanwhile, under center, Worthy in motion. They play action, and Mahomes is going to step up, and he finds Noah Gray wide open in the middle of the field. They are all the way down to the 31. Kareem Hunt picked up pressure on the left side, gave Mahomes enough time to step into the pocket and make a great throw. It was a play action to Kareem Hunt. And Mahomes kind of turns to his left, but pressure forced him up. It wasn't Kareem Hunt, by the way. Who was that with the block and pass coverage? Was that Wiley? I thought it was a running back with chip help, but it was somebody else. 1st and 10 at the 31. Juju in motion. Mahomes in the gun. They hand it off to Kareem Hunt. Outside run, and he's going to get 9 yards. Oh, flag on the play, man. Don't do it. The Chiefs get all the calls, right? So it's not a hold on offense. Oh, thank God, it's a hold on the defense. Finally. Oh my God. I spoke the ref card into existence. Let's go. Woo! Hey, Kareem ran for 9 yards. This year is all on drugs, said dude with the 2. Dude, thank you, man. It is. KC with the 5. I love how these Chiefs games are so stress-free. Seriously, Cole, thanks for the great coverage of all aspects of the team. Let's go, KC. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the 5 bomb and the kind words. 9 straight wins. 8 of 9 decided by 1 possession for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes under center. Hands it off to Hunt. Bounces outside again. And Hunt's going to get 5, 6 yards. You have an injured Charger on the ground. He's not getting up. Grabbing his arm. Deion Henley. I'm trying to find his number. I can't see it. He's grabbing his left shoulder, left arm, writhing in pain on the ground right now. Oh, he took a shot by his own teammate. Some friendly fire there at the end. Oh, he's number 0. Deion Henley, injury timeout, second-year player out of Washington State. Violent Kitten with the 4 months. Let's go. Said, we got this. Come on now. Come on now. I think it's time to stand. I think it's time. Now is the time. Come on now. Come on now. Kareem Hunt has 60 yards? Really? Go to this box score. Kareem Hunt, 11 carries for 60 yards. Wow. What's he averaging? 5.5 yards per carry average right now for Kareem Hunt. David with the $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Oh, 12 carries for 65 yards. Now. All right, 2nd and 5, 7 minutes to go in this game, and the Chiefs they're getting up there. You're at the 11. They have struggled in the red zone. 22nd in the NFL in the red zone right now. At scoring touchdowns in the red zone. Mahomes is in the gun, empty backfield, Worthy in motion. They fake the jet sweep, and they pitch it to Hunt, who spins his way to the 3-yard line. Kareem Hunt is crawling on the ground and saying, I'm feasting. That's interesting. So Worthy goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep to him. Kareem Hunt was kind of lined up behind the O-line. And they kind of just shoveled it to Kareem, and he's at the 3. Who cut Hunt? He was a free agent. So nobody. I think he signed like a 1-year deal maybe with the Browns last year and then was never re-signed. Bro. Harry, with the 23 months, these Chiefs love to give us heart attack in these games. Kareem is doing it. Let's go, man. Kareem Hunt looking good. 1st and goal, though. You got to get in there. Worthy in motion. And Mahomes by himself. Worthy back in motion. Free runner to Mahomes, and Mahomes is just going to throw it away. Flag down. That's going to be a call on the defense unless it's a hold. But you had a Chiefs receiver on the ground in the end zone. Yep. Holding defense number 32, half the distance, 1st down. There was a Chief pass catcher on the ground in the end zone. I would like to see the replay. Khalil Mack ran free to Mahomes and just completely blew that play up, by the way. I'm not sure who they were calling it on, but it might have been on whoever was covering Kareem. Kelce in motion. They hand it off to Pirine. And he's going to push his way in for a touchdown on a 2nd effort. Let's go. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs, depending on the spot. It looks like a touchdown. Let's look at a replay to confirm it. But Samaje Perine, if you put some money down on an anytime touchdown for Perine, you probably just won quite a bit of money. Second effort, he was absolutely stuffed and fought all the way through, clearly crossed the line here. Trey Smith helped shove him all the way through. Bro, Trey Smith. Trey Smith with the carry to literally carry Perine into the end zone. All right, 17-10. Chiefs up 1 score. Man, that's crazy. He literally carried Perine into the end zone there. Bro, they faked a jet sweep to Worthy. I needed a half yard. I needed a half yard rushing from Worthy, man. But we'll take a touchdown. Sean, thanks so much for the $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, man. We probably have, what? Okay, 6,200 in chat. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Whether you're hate watching, watching out of curiosity, or a Chiefs fan. Justin with the 2. Loves you, mods. Fire, fire. And Cole, let's go, Justin. Appreciate you. Thanks to the mods as well, always. Cole, touchdown is better? Oh, yeah. I'm fine with the touchdown. I'm just saying on the fake jet sweep, I just needed a half yard. That's okay. I'd rather lose, whatever, $10 on a pick'em and the Chiefs get the W. Whatever it takes. That was your play, Cole. Next round. Next round. All right, the kick is up, caught in the end zone, kneeled down. It's going to be Chargers ball at the 30-yard line. Marcus, thanks so much for the gifted. $15. You're right, Chris. I did put 15 on this one. Good eye. Nashi with the 2. Oh, yes, this type of game again. Love from Berlin. Hey, at least the Chiefs are up by 7 rather than trailing by 7. So you have 6 minutes to go in the game. The Chargers only have 1 timeout. I mean, Herbert on his ankle looked pretty good, but he is without his starting left and right tackle. That's definitely affected in this game. The Chiefs have thrown or made 2 costly plays, resulting in 2 turnovers. Palmer in motion out of the gun. Herbert hands it off, and it's going to be stuffed by Chris Jones. Again, no gain, maybe 1. Man, let's go. Yeah, Chris Jones did not give up any room there and blew that play all the way up. Second down for the Chargers. They did give him 1 yard, 5.5 minutes to go. 31-yard line. Herbert sends Palmer in motion, sets up a screen, and Dobbins has got room. He's got the first down, and he's going to be stopped at the 45. That was a pretty good play call there by the Chargers. They used the Chiefs' aggressiveness to their advantage. You had multiple Chiefs defenders rushing at Herbert, and Herbert fakes a quick pass right side, and then screen passes to Dobbins. Brian Cook missed a pretty bad tackle. Jalen Watson and Justin Reed ended up finishing the play. I wasn't prepared to ever say this, but Kareem Hunt is winning us this game, and not because he's fumbling for us as a Cleveland Brown. Let's go, Brand. Thanks for the 5. Robin, thanks for the membership. 1st and 10. Herbert in the gun. 3 options bunched up right side for him, but he's going to hand it off. Dobbins tries to spin move out of there and gets nowhere, blown up by Trent McDuffie. Let's go. Justin with the 10. Bro, I got to leave for a softball doubleheader, but let's freaking go, Kareem Hunt. Come on now. Keno with the 5. Kareem Hunt made that TD happen. He is back. You already know. Still, Stylesy with the 8 bomb. Please, Chiefs, don't give me a heart attack this week. Too late. 2nd and 11, 4 minutes to go in this game. Herbert under center. Sends a man in motion. I would anticipate some play action happening here soon, and it is. But Tranquil is blitzing, and he forces an incompletion. It was a screen pass, I believe, set up right side to Hayden Hurst, but Drew Tranquil blitzed and chased the hell out of Justin Herbert. Herbert's slow to get up. He's got a banged up ankle. Dude, what a play by Drew Tranquil on his former team. former quarterback Justin Herbert, 3rd and 11 with Tranquil on the sideline, gasping for some air. Herbert, meanwhile, is in the gun. 2 options outside right, 1 left. Chiefs are going to bring the house, and Herbert is not going to get anything done because everybody got there, including the CEO of Sack Nation, Chris Jones. Let's go, baby. Dude, Spag sent everybody. The water boy was blitzing. I didn't even know that was legal. And Chris Jones comes up big again. Chris Jones and Kareem Hunt for MVP. Let's go, dude. Wow, 4th and 15, and the Chargers have to punt, trailing by 7. 3.5 minutes to go. And it's going to be downed by the Chargers at like the 2-yard line. McCole Hardman let it bounce. What a special teams play by the Chargers, which is rather unfortunate. Kiefer with the 5. Yo, Cino, ever get recognized when you're at the store? Oh, yeah, from time to time. Not like by a lot of people, but one person here or there. I'd be like, yo, love your podcast, or what's up, HBTC, stuff like that. CEO of Sack Nation said, nah. Man. Spag's coaching out of his mind. So it's the Chiefs' ball. The Chargers only have 1 timeout. You could win this game with a couple first downs. Brand, thanks for the 5, man. Mahomes under center, man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Kareem. All you want is clean football here. He's going to get about 5 up the middle, hard fought. 2nd and 6. The time is not ticking. The clock is not ticking. Okay, Chargers called their last timeout. I was like, what is going on here? The Chiefs are roughly a first down or 2 away from winning this game. I do still have some concerns long-term with the Rice issue, the injury. We don't know the extent of it. But hey, all you can do is play a week at a time, and you're making adjustments on the fly without your wide receiver 1, and you're doing enough to get the job done. I scored a key touchdown last drive. 5 plays, 60 yards for a touchdown. Meanwhile, the Chargers were forced to punt again. 2nd and 6 from Mahomes under center. Kelce in motion to the left. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. They hand it off again, and he's going to be stopped for about a yard loss. 3rd and long. 3rd and 5. 3rd and medium. Using your last timeouts there kind of wild. Well, they're just banking on stopping them and then really just stopping them here. You got the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. If you get a first down, you can pretty much ice the game or very close to it. Mahomes is in the gun. Kelce in motion to the left. So Mahomes has 3 targets left side. He's got 1 second on the play clock. He's got to get it off. He does. Throws to Xavier Worthy on a crosser. First down all the way to the 24. Let's go! Chiefs dubs, baby! Xavier Worthy on a crosser from the left to the right. He's too fast. You can't cover him. You're too slow. LA Chargers are very close to falling to 2-2 as the Chiefs go to 4-0. Woohoo! Let's go, baby! Nachi with the 10. How about those freaking Chiefs? Daryl with the 14 months. Jones for Defensive Player of the Year. He's balling out, man. It's stuff that doesn't always show on the stat sheet either. But he blows up plays. There was a play in particular that'll never show up on the stat sheet, but Chris Jones sniffed out a screen pass by the Bengals They were letting him go to rush Burrow, but he was like, nah, I've seen this before, and actually gave up pursuit on Burrow and literally ran out to cover the screen, and Burrow had to dirt it. That's something that, like, it will never show up on the stat sheet, but Chris Jones does it again and again and again. Cole, the more you scream, the more you look like a raspberry. Dude, my face gets red when I yell. There's nothing I can do about it, but I am not ashamed to cheer on my team that I've cheered on my whole life, man. Let's go. Daryl with the 14 months. Paula with the membership. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Jones is a beast. The end. This is why it's so... Chat's always interesting to me in Chiefs games. It's the first quarter. Yeah, Steele fumbled. Mahomes threw a pick. But you just look at chat. We're cooked. It's over. Done. Chiefs L. I'm like, I feel like you guys have the same set of eyes that I got. We watch the games every week. The Chiefs normally win in a nail-biter down to the wire. I mean, I don't know. I think to doubt the Chiefs in the first quarter is a little premature. What's my podcast? I don't know that I really have a podcast, but it's this YouTube channel. Just cover Chiefs news. Raiders won. Did they? Raiders beat the Browns 20-16 is what it looks like. The Commanders scorched the Cardinals. The 49ers spanked the Patriots. And the Chiefs are going to win, I think, 17-10 here. You can just kneel it out, can't you? 40 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 seconds. Yeah, victory formation for the Kansas City Chiefs. You can kneel it out 3 times. And the Chiefs are going to win 11 in a row on the road against the Chargers. I think Mahomes is like, I don't even know. He's lost a couple times with the Chargers, but majority wins. Greg Colvin with the 100 bomb said, Cole, I just got in. Let's freaking go. Let's go, man. Dude, Worthy getting it done. You'll love to see it, man. Another Chiefs dub. They go to 4-0, but they paid the price, man. Rice is very banged up early on in this game. Friendly fire from Patrick Mahomes, who on 2nd and 11 in victory formation is going to kneel it. 3rd down. One more clean snap and Neal is going to do it. Chris Jones, game ball on defense. Kareem Hunt and Travis Kelce, I would give both of them a game ball on the offense. Matt Ariza, game ball on special teams. 4 punts, all within the 20-yard line. The 15, the 9, the 6, and the 1. KJB with the 5 months. The road to the 3-peat continues. Let's go, dude. Another day, another Chargers L. That's it. One more kneel down does it. 4th down, but it doesn't matter because you can run out the clock. Chiefs go to 4-0. The Chargers go to 2-2. Salento with the 2. Do you think the Chiefs will seek out a wide receiver 1? Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do, man. We'll have to see. Any move you make for a wide receiver now, it's going to take them weeks to get up to speed. We'll see what ends up happening here. Vaughn, what up, Cole? You can't stop sweating now? Or you can stop sweating now? Yeah. Feel a little bit better. But you are not without your repercussions with the Rice injury. I am sad. Shout out to Underdog, the season-long partner of the channel, but we did not get that half yard. We did not get that half rushing yard from Worthy. We'll hit 4 out of 5 on this if DK goes over his receiving yards. We got Aaron Jones. We got Mahomes. We got Kelce. We didn't get that half rushing yard. We were 4 for 5 last week, too. Down to the wire. I should have went with the Chris Jones sack. Would have got it this week. The Chiefs get it done, man. The clear leader in the West. I mean, the Raiders just got a W, but they're 2-2. The Chargers are 2-2. I think the Broncos are 2-2, right? Because the Broncos beat the Jets today. What's the Broncos record? I want to see it real quick. Yeah, everybody in the AFC West is 2-2 with the Chiefs 4-0. Also, game ball to the bearded banter bandit. Let's go, Jeremy. Thank you, man. Stanley with the 10. Hallelujah for no ref controversy for the first time this season. I mean, they'll trust me. The average person that has the loser mentality mindset that can't accept L like a grown man has a very low IQ, and they will find ways to blame the officiating. They will find ways to blame the refs. They will find ways to cry, whine, moan, and complain because their parents did not hold them accountable as kids. They were coddled, actually, growing up, and that's just what losers do. So it's going to happen, but, dude, they can hold this L. Once again. Never lead with 10 Mahomes, or never lead with 10 against Mahomes, 100%, dude. Yeah, the Bengals won. Yeah, they're 1-3, yeah. They are 1-3, yep. They beat the Panthers. Blind Justice with the 19 months. I did say it would be a one-score game. Holy cow. I said 24-14 Chiefs. We'll take the W regardless. Ugly win, but we need him. Yeah, a win's a win, man. Herbert just slammed his helmet against his bench. Kareem MVP with Ariza and Jones. Let's go, man. Yeah, we'll look at the box score in just a second. Thank you, Countess, for the 5. Man, you know, it's I hate the Rice injury. It's super unfortunate. I don't know the extent of it yet, but I'm just not loving it. Bob with the 2. Hunt looked like Hunt, dude. He looked great. That was a great idea to go get Kareem. 14 carries for 69. Nice. Yards, 4.9 average per carry. Long of 10. Mahomes got it done on the ground too. 5 carries for 12 yards. His long was 13. That was a nice little first down scramble. Carson Steele was kind of abandoned after his fumble. A tough fumble there for the undrafted rookie. Kelce, 7 for 89. He's not washed. I promise you he's not washed. He's been open. Mahomes has missed him sometimes. He had a 50-yarder or 40-ish yarder called back for a penalty. Like, he's not open. Or he's not open sometimes, but he's not washed. He's doubled and tripled sometimes, yes, and that's opened it up for others. But Worthy, 3 for 73, including that 54-yard bomb, the first 50-plus yard touchdown for Patrick Mahomes since December of 2022. Noah Gray got involved, 4 for 40. J. Watt, 2 for 27. Kareem, 2 for 16. And that's something that I'm going to want to see more from him moving forward, which I think we will, is a dual threat back on first and second down from Kareem Hunt. That's something Steele really can't do out of the backfield. That is costly. Carson Steele, 2 fumbles. I mean, if you don't have those 2 turnovers, including a Mahomes INT, which we could talk about Mahomes, 19 for 29, 245 yards, a touchdown, an INT. He got sacked 3 times, but this INT was ugly. He's got 5 INTs through 4 weeks. It was an ugly one. Again, but hey, when it mattered, he was able to make plays. 19 for 29, 245 yards, 8.4 yards per completion there. Drew Tranquill against his old team. 10 total tackles, a tackle for loss, a QB hit. He hit Herbert on a key play on a blitz. He's pressured him. McDuffie hit Herbert on a key play on a blitz as well. Chris Jones, man, 3 QB hits, 2 tackles for losses, 2 sacks. One more than the average man, 2 sacks on the game. Leo Chanel with a tackle for loss. I mean, Spags coached out of his mind. Harrison Butker, 1 for 2. He missed a 65-yarder. Matt Ariza, 4 punts. All 4 within the 20-yard line. I'm going to give a game ball to Kareem Hunt, 14 carries for 69 yards, 2 catches in the air for 16. You could give another one to Kelce if you want, 7 for 89, a real bounce-back game. On defense, it's got to be Chris Jones. He completely disrupted this game. And then on special teams, I'm going to give it to Matt Ariza. A couple things I want to look at if it's going to let me. No, I want team stats. Do it. Okay. Don't do it. Here we go. Team stats. I want to look at this real quick. What is this? Why are the Chiefs at zeros? Is this like a glitch? Oh, there we go. That was weird. You guys see that? The Chiefs are at zeros on everything. Okay. I wanted to look at third downs. Chiefs are 9 for 16 on third downs. Much better this week. And, red zone, 1 for 2. They went for a field goal at like the inside the 10, which is unfortunate, but you win. So it doesn't matter. Like, you do enough to win. Yeah, they're going to look at this and be like, oh, the refs. Yeah, okay. Hold this L, losers. Every single time. 2 turnovers. The Chiefs lost a turnover battle, and the Chargers still couldn't find a way to get it done. Now, the Chargers were depleted, man. No Derwin James, no Bosa, no Joe Alt, no Rashawn Slater. It's much respect to the Chargers. I actually do respect them out of anybody else in the AFC West for sure. It's always a fun matchup when we go toe-to-toe against those guys, so much respect to them. Oinky with the 5 this game with Cole, the Chiefs, and everybody got me through a sick day. Thanks. Let's freaking go. Let's go, man. Clyde, use Clyde as a 6th receiver. The problem is he's like 5'3". He's a little taller than that.
Broncos
You want a
country?
game ball? Sure, Kiefer.
Let's ride.
Let's go, man.
Let's ride.
I think you guys are voting on something here. Which Chief player gets the winning game ball? Kareem Hunt with 34%, Worthy with 30%, Kelce with 16%, Chris Jones with 20%. Yeah, I mean, I would give one to each side. I mean, Worthy made great plays, but you got to give much respect to Worthy. You could even argue he gets a game ball. 54-yarder for a touchdown and seals the game-ending reception as well. I mean, there's a few players you could really shout out. All in all, a win is a win. There was some ugly stuff, but dude, like if you look at the Chargers and what they were not able to do, like look at this. I want to show you guys something real quick here. Look what the Chargers were not able to do. So the first 2 drives, steal fumbles, they go 10 plays, 74 yards in 6.5 minutes, touchdown. Mahomes INT on the first freaking play, and that's when Rice gets hurt. God, it makes me sick. Field goal, 4 plays for negative 12 yards, though. I mean, the that field goal is not on the defense. They gave up a touchdown. They did. And Spags adjusted. From there, you ready for this? 4 plays, 3 yards, punt. 3 plays, 9 yards, punt. 3 plays, 0 yards, punt. 3 plays, negative 13 yards, punt. Then, yeah, they went 6 plays for 33 yards, and they missed a field goal. But then 14 plays, 67, turnover on downs in the red zone. Huge stand, 3 plays, 1 yard, punt. 5 plays, 11 yards, punt. Spags is the GOAT, dude. Chris Jones is him. I mean, when you need the defense, they freaking get it done. They get it done simply with the 2. Spags, we want to stop the run. Run D is real. Even without Mike Danna, their best run defender. Yeah, McDuffie did great. D was spectacular. They rode the D. They put up 17. Leading our division by 2 games. Yup, the defense is insane. What's messed up is Chargers fans were, I don't think the average Chargers fan is going to cheer on the Rice injury. I'm sure some did, because you got those weirdos in every fan base, but I'm going to say it's probably safe to assume the majority of Chargers fans were not cheering on and clapping at the fact that Rice got injured. Anybody that's sane and has even a little bit of a moral compass is not going to cheer on an injury. Is it possible that the team could ride the D? Facts. They did. They rode the D, man. I mean, the offense put up 17 and iced the game. It wasn't a defensive stop, even though they made a huge defensive stop at the end of the game. Another Chiefs game. Every game down to the wire. You guys voted on the game ball. 1,100 votes. 32% said Hunt. 30% said Worthy. So Hunt gets that ball from you guys, voted on by the HBTC community themselves. I want to see if there's any news on Rice. So I'm gonna search Twitter. FLDB, I just text you. Let me see. Let me see if we get any news about Rice. I'm checking Twitter. If there's anything, I will let you know. Nothing yet that I see. Patrick Mahomes is 13-12 in games where his team trailed by 10 or more points. The only QB with a winning record in such situations since at least 1950. For context, Tom Brady was 36-61 in games when his team trailed by 10 or more points. That's actually insane. Dude, Justin Herbert did. throw his helmet at the end. He wanted this win, but Mahomes is his father, possibly biological father. I don't know. You'd have to get a test, but he owns you, brother. I don't know what else to say. Facts are facts. Just is what it is. You think Tucker will bang 60-year-olds tonight? I don't know. He's been on a bit of a downward trend. Been on a bit of a downward trend. Got to stop doubting. What's up, Apparition? Herbert pulled off some throws I couldn't believe. No, Herbert's great. Obviously, I'm trolling around on him right now, but I actually like Justin Herbert. I think he's a great quarterback. I think Brandon Staley held him back quite a bit, and they moved on from him, and I think the Chargers are in a decent spot. I don't know if this year is their year. Their injuries are insane. I don't know if this year is their year by any means, but I do like Harbaugh and think they're moving in a better direction. I am checking my notifications, though, to see if we have gotten any pressers yet. Nothing yet, but I am waiting to see if we get any announcements here. Who we got next? We got the Saints on Monday Night Football. The Saints are next. Xavier, 5th super on a stream, is Marquise Brown 100% out for the rest of the season. So not 100% out, but he's probably not going to be able to return best case scenario until around mid-December or after. If Cole is streaming Ravens-Bills, I would run scoreboard. When's that? Tonight? Nah, I'm not going back-to-back tonight. But that would be a good game. I could stream it. FLDB's like, I'm going to watch it anyway. I could stream it. Those are two potential playoff opponents. The Bills for sure are. But I need to get off and make a short for Alex. Yeah, that would be a chill stream in comparison. I'm still checking Twitter. I'm waiting for these post-game pressers. I want to see if we get any info. Mahomes said, wouldn't do it any other way. I'll take 17 of them. We'll take 17 W's. Fireworks here are insane. I bet they're going crazy. Sky Moore can play for the Bills. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, he did not step up when it mattered. That's for sure. Marvel with the membership. Appreciate you. Can you stream the game tonight? I could. Come on, stream it. Oh, God bless. It is a good game. 17 of those, and we'll be out of receivers. True. I think it's just 17 wins. But yeah, would prefer not the injuries. Yeah, Rice injury makes me sick to think about. I am definitely concerned. Is the visual on Rice getting hit too ugly to see? No, you could watch it, but it's not good. His knee definitely hyperextended. Running one way, Mahomes shouldered his leg the other way, and it hyperextended clearly. You hope Rice is good? Me too. Yeah, I could get off and regroup. The thing is, I have to make a YouTube short and recap this game, and I've got to be able to get that. I've got to be able to script it, get it to Alex, and then we've got to get that posted. So we'll see. Even if I just jump on, maybe we'll stream the second half or something. Worst case. We'll see, though. Mahomes shouldn't have done that. I mean, yeah, he was just trying to prevent a turnover from ending up in a disaster. But yeah, I mean, it always gets crazy on those returns on an INT. First super on a stream, Antoine. Let's go, man. Thanks for the 2-bomb. Yeah, there's no good way to hit a knee. No, I mean, he just missed his target and hit Rice. It was, yeah, a complete fluke, freak accident. I'm just checking. I just keep going back and checking Twitter. My notifications look insane. All right, here we go. Yeah, nobody's speaking yet post-game. Chiefs need to trade for DJ Moore. I wouldn't complain. You missed the game. Did Sky do something dumb? I mean, he just dropped a pass on third down. But it's just like, come on, dude. How many times are we going to do this? How many times are you going to put the guy out there and watch him not make a play? I mean, it gets old. I feel bad for the kid. He's clearly out of his depth, but and you it's next man up. Like, he's next man up in the pecking order until you're not. Your number gets called. Rice is down. Hey, Sky, you're up. Oh, you dropped a third down pass? Never mind, you're not up. Thunderstorm with the 2. No funky ref calls to bail us out. Big dub. They'll still find ways to complain, trust me. We'll see it online tonight. But, yeah, it was a good game. Good win. It's just the tough loss of Rice. I don't know what's going on there. Jay with the 10. Let's go, man. Thank you, bro. Who's going to be number 1 receiver if Rice is out for a long time? Sign a vet, but who? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'll give that a good think, and maybe we'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. I mean, if Rice is actually out, you have Worthy, Justin Watson, McCole Hardman, Sky Moore, and then you have Nico Remigio, Justin Ross, and one other receiver on the practice squad. Who's the third? Justin Ross, Remigio, Ross, and there's one more. Stream it, sir, said Kino with the 10. Dude, you guys might tempt me to do it. Yeah, you could look at a vet. There's not a lot of vets available. I think Byron Pringle's available, but it's not like Rice. You're not getting a Rice replacement. There's no way. You're going to have to force some of these guys to really try to step up. I'm not saying they're not going to go get somebody, because they probably will try. Juju. I missed Juju. Sorry. I see people in chat. Yeah. So they didn't trade for Juju. They went and got Juju right when Hollywood Brown got hurt. So hopefully Juju can turn into a little bit more of a dependable target for Mahomes like he was in 2022. I think that's who you need to see step up the most. And he's actually the guy I forgot about mentioning. I'm thinking of all the guys all offseason long. But yeah, they added Juju roughly a month ago. And he's the guy that probably is going to have to step up. I mean, he's done it before. He's not who he was, but you're probably going to have to try to trust in Juju a little bit, man. I'm glad they went to get him. 900-ish yards with the Chiefs in 2022. Won again on Underdog. Sent pics to you on Facebook. Bro, you won again on Underdog? Bro, I'm about to get Infidel. In here to help me. I'm 4 for 5 2 weeks in a row. 4 for 5 2 weeks in a row. Bro, nice. He won again. Darnell Mooney, more than 38.5 receiving yards, higher. Trey Palmer, higher than 14.5. I almost hit that on Palmer. I almost did. Ladd with 3.5 receptions. Nice, dude. Bro, Infidel. Infidel's the MVP. Winning on Underdog like that. Come on now. If Rice is out, he's out. 3-peat is inevitable. Yeah, man. I mean, it would be nice to have a weapon outside of Kelce out there, but Juju's gonna have to step up. Let me see if we got any updates on pressers yet. Not yet. Tony picks up the phone. You called? Nah. Kadarius Toney? Nah. I mean, if McCole Hardman went down due to injury and you want him for a punt returner, okay. I think the answer is going to be a no on that one. Rice won't be out that long. 1 to 2 weeks. Jeremy, we'll see. I am afraid. But if it's only 1 to 2 weeks, that is best case scenario, and I like that a lot. But the dude couldn't walk. He couldn't even walk, bro. So we'll see. Think about Jordan Love with the MCL sprain. Yeah, he was in pain, but he got up and walked around and finished the game. Or finished, watching the game on the sideline. I think he walked off the field assisted with a teammate, but Rice couldn't even put any weight on the leg, man. And when Andy Reid was asked about Rice's knee, do you have an update? He said, no, but it's not good. That was Andy Reid's words before halftime. Unfortunately. Juju stepped up big last week when Rice was hurt and got him a nice touchdown. Yeah, I think Juju is going to be the guy. He's the guy that I spaced, but he is probably going to be the guy that's got to step up the most. Antoine. Chiefs defense still yet to allow more than 25 points in 25 straight games. Let's go defense. Holy smokes, that is a stat. That is a stat. Good guy said stop fear-mongering. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. To say that the injury looked bad and Andy Reid said it's not good is not fear-mongering. It's not that I don't believe the rest of our wide receiver room, but we can't afford another injury. Yeah, I mean, depth is a little questionable just because the Hollywood Brown injury as well. Juju played today. Yeah, he was out there. Opinion on trading for Cooper? Maybe. You got to get a team that's willing to play ball. Yeah, you got to get a team that's willing to play ball, man. Amari is a definite option. Thankfully, his cleat wasn't planted. Yeah, we'll see. I hope it's a better case scenario, man. And he's not out for the season or anything crazy. Thank you for all you do, Cole. Oh, Wolf, thanks for the kind words. We need to get rid of Jawan Taylor. You can't. He actually plays pretty good ball. Like if you look at like him from a pass protection standpoint, but the penalties, man. You got to clean those up. I don't know if he will. Brand with the 5 gifted. Come on now. What's Tyreek doing? Well, let's go get him. Could you imagine? Dude, that would be insane. It's not happening, but that would be crazy. Yeah, still with the penalties, 100%. Sadly. WWW, Bustle. We're not getting Tyreek, no. Who did the holds? Troy, you're the man. Well, I think Jawan Taylor got flagged like 2 or 3 times. What's up, Case? Hi, Casey. What's up, buddy? She's like, Dad, I've been down here forever. Justin Mead said I had an injury that looked like Rice's and it hurt for like 6 weeks. Hopefully that's all it is, man. That would be great. In the sense of like comparing that to a season ender. Patrick Mahomes on Rashee Rice. Here's what he had to say. We'll see what happens with Rashee. Hopefully we can get him back at some point this season, but if not, other guys got to step up. That's what football is about. I think we got a lot of good guys out there who can go out and make plays. Yeah, it's definitely a bummer. I mean, but you got to do what you got to do. Yo, what's up, Destiny? Chiefs W. So Mahomes is speaking. Where did Andy Reid speak? I'd like to know that. Let me text editor Alex real quick. What do I think of Kareem Hunt? Jack, he looked great, man. Yeah, he looked good. I would give him a game ball on offense, to be honest. 2 catches for like 16 yards, but like 11, 12 carries for almost 70 yards. I think did he get a touchdown at the end as well? No, that was Pirine. We don't know anything more about Rice's injury yet, sadly. 1 game to go and we can rest the guys for a week. Yes, sir. What was your reaction to Rice's TD? I think you meant Worthy's, but yeah, Worthy's was great. Deep ball, touchdown strike. Let's go. How long do you think Rice will be out for? No idea. I don't even want to speculate. Worst case, it's season. Out for the season. But, I mean, all I have to go on is Andy Reid saying it's not good. That's it so far. Yeah, 100. Yeah, we're all waiting. We're all curious. I mean, everybody is concerned about Rice. I get it. I'm in the same boat with y'all, man. I'm just kind of waiting to see if we hear anything. Andy Reid just spoke out about Rice. Chiefs coach Andy Reid says Rashee Rice will have an MRI on his knee tomorrow and that he's not expecting the news they'd want. So Andy Reid is not expecting the news they'd want, which the news you'd want would be good news. I feel terrible for Rashee. We will hope for the best. Listen, guys, Andy Reid doesn't talk like that. Andy Reid is very quiet about injuries. We'll see how it goes. We're going to get some tests day to day. But in the 2 times he was asked about it, he said it's not good before halftime and then said he's not expecting the news they want. And he feels terrible for Rashee, though they're going to hope for the best. On a freak play, man. Mahomes throws a pick and ends up tackling Rice. and hitting his leg. Insane. Yep, Worthy will have to step up. Juju will step up. You got Kelce. Am I live streaming the game tonight? I don't know yet. I don't think so, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be back down here to do it. Was Rice injury a freak accident? Or a Mahomes boneheaded play? I mean, it was kind of a freak accident. I mean, did Mahomes throw a bad pick? Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, Mahomes was just trying to make a tackle, and he just missed. But he leveled his shoulder into Rice's leg. It was not good. It was not good. Welcome to 1587. We are currently out of brown rice, dude. Might be out of rice for a little while. We're in trouble without rice at SR. We'll see. Here's a good thing. You want to, like, here's something positive. Kareem Hunt looks good, dude. I mean, if you could establish a little bit more of a run threat with Kareem in there, you get Pacheco back, you've got a nice 1-2 combo, and then you still have Pirine. I mean, that's good news. Maybe you rely a little bit more on the run than normal years. You gotta make lemons out of the lemonade. You gotta make lemonade out of the lemons you're given, however the saying goes, you know? Easy to say if Mahomes, ... hindsight sucks. Yeah, Brand, thanks for the 5. These guys are playing real-time football, making decisions in a split second, not always favorable. Yeah, I mean, it's extremely unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate, man. I'm going back to my notifications. Andy Reid said Rice would have an MRI tomorrow. I'm sure it's not as good a news as we want. They're fearing the worst. Well, the worst is out for the season. I mean, on such a freak play. Sickening, man. I mean, you never want injury, like, to anybody. Like, I hate it. I hate injuries. I feel that when I see players from other teams get injured too. But yeah, when it's one of your own, I have no claim to the Chiefs. I'm just a lifelong Chiefs fan. But when it's one of those on your own team, you know, and he was having a promising year, I knew the suspension's coming in some way, shape, or form. I get that. But it just sucks. On such like a freak accident play too. Forts into the 53 and shift to 2 tight end sets. I mean, that's an option. You have Fortson on the roster, or on the practice squad rather, but I mean, he's had 150 yards in a season before. I don't know if that's enough. You could do that. Time to call Tony. Yeah, he'll be suspended at some point, whether it's this year or next. I don't even know what that's going to look like. Montreal Washington is the 3rd practice squad receiver. Thank you, Joaquim. Yeah, I did space his name. Wide receiver room is worse than last season if Rice is out. I guess you could argue that. I would say Worthy is better than MVS, but then you don't have Rice out. You don't have Rice and you don't have Hollywood. I guess you could argue that. I'm crying inside, said boys. Yeah, let's see if anybody else is speaking and we get any other updates here. Andy Reid making it clear the early return on Rice's injury aren't good. That's Mike Garafolo. Yeah, it's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. You know, hopefully not looking good means he's out for 6 weeks. And it's something manageable. But we'll see. Unfortunate. I'm just texting my editor real quick. Get it ready for vertical. Yeah, tough luck. 6 weeks is manageable. I mean, that's probably, if everyone's saying they're fearing for the worst and he's only out 6 weeks, like, that's pretty good. That's manageable. Like, that's manageable with Pacheco out for 6 weeks. You can make it happen. Could you imagine if we got all our injured players back on the same time right before the playoffs? You get Rice back, you get Hollywood back, Pacheco will be back, you got a Minihue back. That'd be pretty crazy. We'll see what happens with Rice. Brian, thanks again for the 2. Terry with the 5. Big Daddy Patty Mahomes with the 5. Not sure if you saw, but Worthy caught the deep ball with one hand. He caught the deep ball with one hand? I didn't see that. I freaked out when he caught it, but I didn't see that. Dude, I love that. 54-yard strike. 54-yard strike. That's right. Good eye, said Brandon. Ken with the 2. Why does Big Red not use Jared Wiley? Yeah, I would assume he's just not progressing fast enough to take snaps away from Kelce or Noah Gray. So that's pretty much the 2 guys out there. Jared Wiley is out there from time to time, but you know, if one of those guys got banged up, you'd probably see an increase in Wiley's snaps, but hey, they're pretty healthy in the tight end room, so we'll just keep it at that. The Rice injury video is already online, just Google it. Oh, I've seen the video. I'm sure there's some doctors weighing in about it. And yeah, I've seen some of the stuff. It could range from just a hyperextension out for a few weeks to it's hyperextended so bad you tore some stuff along the way. From MCL, PCL, ACL, a combo of those. It's not good. No real Rice news other than Andy Reid doesn't expect the best news, but they are hoping for the best. What's the future for Carson Steele? Just a guy they'll keep using, man. He's got to grow. He's got to learn. What does let's freaking go mean? Or LFG means let's freaking go. You're worried about Steele's ball control? Yeah, a couple of fumbles already. It's not the greatest. Bills and Ravens waiting to be streamed. Hey, we could. We'll see. I got to get off and make a short, but man, I appreciate everybody hanging out. We peaked at about 6,500 viewers or something around there. I don't know the exact numbers, but I appreciate everybody being in here. It was a great time, as always. We will get a short recap ready, and then we'll do a full game recap tomorrow, and maybe we'll know more about Rice. So appreciate y'all. Thanks for all the dono bombs, the mods holding it down, the gifteds, everybody in chat. Even if you didn't believe the Chiefs would pull out the W, or you did, doesn't matter. They got it done. The Chargers lose yet again to the Kansas City Chiefs. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?